Aloha. These people. Every day, happy birthday.
Who's that?
Hey, man. Saying happy birthday, Fred.
Your phone will be fired, bro.
Why they say happy birthday, Fred, though?
What they did to Randa.
Oh, I thought Randa was in on it.
What they did to us. She was.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
all right,
was.
cool. Because you said what they did to Randa. I was thinking, wait, was she not part of it?
So we're beefing all of them. Go forth.
Yo. Listen, guys. Shout out everyone that's in here right now. Listen, we're going to be talking about something very important because it's about the community.
Very close to Temmie's heart.
Very, very close to my heart. Very close to everyone's heart. At the end of the day, everyone says, why don't you guys use your platform for positive things? So we've been out here doing the work. This isn't just like what we're doing on camera. We've been doing the work. So while we're talking about the police today, is because me and Dennis took a trip down to Coventry.
Yes, we did.
Fred was there in spirit. But we took a trip down to Coventry to speak on the police race action policy, right? So this is the police race action plan about race, yeah? We went there for a conference, and I can't lie, it was mad.
It was still.
It was mad.
It was.
It was good to be in the room, but it was mad at the same time.
It was great to be in the room because I've never experienced anything like it.
What was it like House of Commons?
It wasn't.
No.
Because it was a lot less. First of all, when we got there, we discussed what we thought was going to be in the room. And we just kind of thought it's going to be a bunch of white people telling us what black people want.
Yeah.
And we got there and there was actually black people in there.
Yeah.
Which was good. But at the same time, there was no white people to...
Right.
Oh, they do that.
Yeah.
They
To
do that.
listen. So then it's like...
they send you to talk to yourselves.
Basically.
And come with meeting notes. They do that.
Right. So that's happened. And then, okay, there was a bad point where one of the senior ladies...
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
One of the senior ladies that's running this whole kind of initiative, and she has to push it through by the end of the year. She's black. Of course. And we're like, okay, cool. Like, we got someone to talk to. Senior person's here. After, what was it, 15?
I don't know how long it was.
She left.
She just was nowhere to be found.
She wasn't there.
She left. What? She was there and then she left.
She spoke, but then she left. For whatever reason,
Yeah, she had work.
she had something else to do.
Yeah.
People were angry.
What did she say before she left?
She didn't
told
tell us that she was going to leave.
No, she didn't tell us she was going to leave. But when she spoke, she
No,
spoke
but as in,
about...
like, what did she talk about? Though?
Yeah, just about what the plan is, what her role is, and how she's got like 1 year to implement these changes and what's actually going on. I can't remember everything else she said. She obviously introduced herself, like what her role was and blah, blah, blah. But it was like...
And she's the only black woman
Yeah.
to ever been in this role, right?
Yeah, I
First
believe
black woman
so.
in this role, only black woman in this role. So we're like, rah, we've got you here. And then I don't know what happened. 15, 20 minutes later, people were like, oh yeah, where's the young lady? Where's it? Wasn't there. So people are pissed at that. Look around the room. Me and Dennis are the youngest in the room.
And there was a lot of talk about what youth stuff. So it's kind of
One
like...
of them ones.
Like, bro, like...
So today's a chance for our youth viewers.
We stood up and said, yo, if you want to actually understand what's going on in the community, we can't only hear it from, let's say, older people's perspective or people that were in the streets before and they're not in the streets now, or people that are like, 56, like people below, younger than us. The audience that we're speaking to, you guys that might be, whether it be getting hassled by police or affected by things you see online, you guys aren't in those rooms. And when we're in the room and we're not even seeing people younger than us, we're like, yo, this is wrong. Like, the people that are most affected by this right now that we're trying to save are not in this room. So we had a conversation with Colin. Shout out to Colin and the whole team. And he said, look, you guys can be as honest as you want. What is going on in terms of how we feel about the police as people, black people, when it comes to race, whether we're being profiled, whether we're not liking the way we're being treated. If there's good things, we need to point that out, but we need to raise our voice and speak. There's no way we can continue to complain. We're not here to talk about trauma and just, oh yeah, police did this to me. If there's anyone that has a story like that, that's fine. But we also want to talk about what would you do on the other foot? What needs to be in this police race action plan? So I'll explain what it actually is very quickly. the police race action plan. So the vision, right, is for the police service that is our vision is for a police service that is anti-racist and trusted by black people. The plan seeks to create an anti-racist culture, values and behaviors within policing. This will inform all operational policing practice, improving the experience and outcomes for black people. Black people specifically here, yeah? Understand what we're saying? It will enable the experiences of our black communities, officers and staff to have a direct influence on our policies and practices going forward. So they need our help. There's no way that these guys that have been in the service for years and years, whether it be white people at the top, they're not going to do it. Now, do we think it's going to do anything, honestly? Well, what I love about this conversation, we can be as honest as we want.
Yeah, I remember when we left the room, it was kind of like, well, we spoke to an older gentleman who had been there for years, and he was kind of on this thing of, I've been doing this for bare long, bruv. Nothing changed, man. Nothing's gonna change. Like, I don't know why we keep doing these meetings.
He was pissed.
And I got the sense of he's probably right.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I was like, now, hopefully, like, I want to be hopeful to think like there's gonna be something, at least something.
It's like the Diane Abbott situation, where like something racist is said. Oh, he's not racist. He goes to Jamaica.
Yeah.
And then when the race row is happening, either there's no one there or everyone's there, but they're not listening to the black people. So you got white people telling you what racism is and what racism isn't.
Yeah, and telling you you're too sensitive about it, basically.
And then in this one, you got police telling you what racial profiling is and what racial profiling isn't. They know their agenda. We know their agenda. We tell them.
The only good thing about this, I'd say, is that if it actually goes through, like, it's going to be enforced throughout all of the different districts.
Yeah.
So it's like you can actually be fired based on breaking the rules that are in this. And if we come up with the rules, then at least then we can be like, yo, spread the words. This is in the law book. Like, if they do this to you, they can get fired for it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think that's the one thing that a lot of us don't actually know the law, so they can abuse it. But if we knew it, they wouldn't be able to abuse it. Do you get it?
Yeah, I mean,
they still would, but at least then there would be better. It would be easier for, like, because I can guarantee there's a whole bunch of situations where somebody has been like mistreated or whatever, but just assume it's the police, they're allowed to do that.
Yeah.
So if there's something that's like easy to read, because that's another thing that we wanted it to be easy to read and easy to understand.
Yeah. If you read the policy plan, the police race action plan, it's a long read.
Yeah.
We need to simplify it. It needs to make sense. People need to be able to understand. People need to be able to read it. People need to be able to send it to someone. Like, you know how your mum or dad will send you a chain message?
Yeah.
It needs to be like something like that.
So these things should never be quick, because if it was all snappy, it don't hold much weight in it. It's got to be weighty, no? Or
well, not really. And it like, there should be some part that's weighty, but there should be something that can be like, yo, quick pamphlet, quick, yo, you're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do this. So this is everything. This is from recruitment. This is from training. This is from how they conduct their searches. This is everything. So in a sec, we'll open up the phone lines for anyone that wants to actually chime in on this. But something that somebody said, which is really powerful in the room, and I didn't really realize this, is remember they were saying that basically this plan has been in place since 2020. Ain't nothing happened.
Yeah.
When Sarah Everard died, they said it took like 3 months for them to change legislation around how police are, like, all this stalking stuff and all that stuff. So everyone's like, yo, we're not trying to take from Sarah Everard. That's great. Things should change. But why is it 4 years
for us,
for black people?
Yeah.
Why is that nothing's been done? So, yeah, this is where we're at. I want to hear people's thoughts. We got some questions for you that they're listening to. We're going to take all the qualitative and quantitative data from everyone that's there listening. And yeah, that's what we're going to do. Where is the phone? Where's the dilemma phone?
Is that it there? No. Is it still charging?
It's there charging. Yeah. Let me grab it, please. I'll give a call to our good friend.
It was an interesting day, man.
It was crazy to be in that room still.
Yeah.
Crazy to be in that room, but it was so important. I realized, if these are things that are actually happening all the time, we're not even part of the conversation, and everyone there that's on the streets or these kids walking around or young people walking around don't even know that there's people out there deciding their fate. Right, was it one? Oh, you have to open it still. I can't remember it. All right, cool. So phone lines is open. I'm gonna give a call to a young man. I'm saying young man who was actually there as well.
The answer is no. Next question. What's this? The whole system needs a massive overhaul. Hey, that's what they were saying. That was one of the things that somebody raised.
Is it connected on the Bluetooth?
About the fact that the Met has been there for how long?
Oh, so yeah, we put a poll of do you trust the police? Yes or no? 83% said no. 16% said yes.
Wow.
I'd like to hear from the yes voters. You know.
Yeah, I would as well. I would definitely like to hear from them.
If
Is that in the headset?
Yeah. No, it's not. Needs to be connected.
Is he picking up anyway?
No.
That's why you can connect it.
You might have to operate this phone then. I can't lie. I don't know what I'm doing with this. But yeah, everyone's experience is different with it. So it's not always going to be negative. It's not always going to be always on that. But
he's calling back. Yeah.
Hello?
Hello?
Corey?
Hello? Yo.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, brother, what you saying?
All good, man. All good, man. We're live right now.
Yeah. I'm just in Brixton, gonna fly back to my house, so I'm gonna sound quite quiet.
Yeah.
Wow, how long was you? What time did you want me on there?
What if you got time now? Only a couple minutes.
But if you're going home,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
Oh no, I can go downstairs, man. I was going to go somewhere where it's more quiet, man. Because if you like, you hear I'm in there, boom, it's very bash with that guy. But I can go downstairs somewhere quiet.
Yeah, if you go downstairs, we'll see how it sounds. We'll see how it sounds as well.
Hello?
Yeah.
You say no? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So no, I can definitely do that, man. Then we said what you need, but how long do you think? Because you say now, like what, like right now, this second, or in 10 minutes or 5 minutes?
We're live right now.
Okay. I'll go in there. I'll go downstairs, man. 1 second.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we go somewhere quiet. 1 second. Sorry, man. I'm just literally come past the studio, man. So as part of my community thing, I have to still pass around the area and boom and be in the actual the real world.
Good.
Can't always be in central London.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as I love it. Yeah, no, so how are you guys though? You're okay?
We're good, man. We're good. We're just talking about, police race action plan. Obviously you was there, but you've seen all of this stuff that's been going on from before when it, 2020, when all of this has started. Obviously you run a studio, you work with a lot of youth. Do you actually think that they're actually going to do something about it? Like, let's be really honest.
Boy, I feel like, for me personally, like in the 18 years that I had the studio there, I've seen the different talents, I've seen the way the community's done change, and I feel like there's now 1 or 2 conversations where real people like yourselves and myself are being involved, but I don't think that the plan there is then the set plan. I feel the plans needs to kind of be changed and tweaked a bit, but I feel that there's people even on some of the conversations I've met that actually want to do something about it as well. It's all right saying, oh yeah, we're going to then do something. But I feel like it's only now I'm feeling like people that's at the table now want to do something where I wasn't in there. So I feel that that's where it's kind of mixing between where we've had a lot of things that possibly could have been done or could have been executed, could have been supported, but haven't been. It's now then conversations that are happening where there's real people in those rooms now that are then saying, okay, well, what about this then? Or what about that person? What about this organization that's already doing the work rather than trying to replicate what's already being done? Or what about that person that has that lived experience? So they need to speak about it rather than the person that don't have a clue. Because a lot of it, I think a lot of things was getting misconstrued, especially since 2020, where our communities have always had the wrong representatives. And with the real people shying away from having certain conversations, it's only left space for them to just be the wrong representative speaking on our behalf. That is in there, and a lot of that. So then a lot of the confusion and misdirection has been that people who wanted to do the right thing. A lot of people felt a whole like momentum of like George Floyd and the rest of it, but when they ran out there to look and reach out to the people that they knew that was black, unfortunately, it was just the wrong black people. And I feel that's and that's why I feel so that's what the differentiation is. I feel that it's now getting to the point where it's not just about because the person's black they tick a box. It's like, what do they actually know? Are they actually good? Do they actually know what they're talking about?
Yeah.
And I feel that it's only from having people in the room that will ask those questions, people that will then have those honest call to account for you, because otherwise people are like, okay, it's just going to be the same old same, because the community's angry, the community's stressed, the community's frustrated, and it's generations of stress. So it's going to take at least 2 generations for it to change. Like the little kid that's going to school now, they need to have that good experience, have those opportunities, have that less harassment, have that less feeling of being victimized. Then they can then grow up and then make their kid not feel like that. And maybe their kid will be the start of the change.
Yeah.
But it needs to be at least one generation who doesn't experience that. So in order for them to then have a different narrative.
Well, does that come with more black people joining the force? Because is institutional racism where there's bare white people in there's bare white people in there. We're in the UK, the majority of the police force is going to be white. If they're inheriting like racist views or racial stereotypes, if more black people got in there, cool. Like there's the odd one that goes in these days and says, yeah, I want to change things. But if it's not even just black, even Asian, start getting in there and start getting into actual higher positions, and that's where the generational shift will come from, rather than us just sitting at tables. Go on.
I think in some degrees, but then what tends to happen, and from my experience, is that if you get then the wrong black person, or you get you could have then loads of black officers, but if the loads of black officers are doing a bad job, it's still just a bad job. So I feel it's more about people from the real world.
But it's very frowned upon. Like a bad job can come from a good person too. Do you know what I mean? In the sense of, cool, my man them are getting hassled on the block. Let me become a fed. But does that mean you're like giving a blight to the man them that are doing the madness on the block? Because like, do you get that? Like, there's so many angles for it.
I think for me, I think the point I was trying to make, and I agree with you just there as well, because that's still then doing a bad job. I feel that when we're just talking from a aspect of racism, I feel that there's less racism from people from the poor communities. Regardless of their color, because classism then being a bigger issue than racism in certain settings. So giving people then from the poorer classes the opportunity, giving them the door, so that then when they've got somebody that, regardless of what color they are, they've got a friend, a family member, a next door neighbor, a cousin's baby brother, or somebody that then they understand that person's life and their journey, that then makes it more relatable. Because a lot of the time, if we look at then opportunity, a lot of then the ones who then may be able to then go up higher into the police force, they're coming from a different background than the people that they're arresting and harassing every day.
Facts.
They're coming from a whole different layer of society, so they can't relate, regardless of their skin color or nationality or religion. They can't relate to that because they've never actually been in that world.
I heard, because where I would have gone as well is like, it's frowned upon for many of us to become police officers. You know what I mean? So like,
it's crazy to even be working. People ask me, what am I doing working with them? Like, look at the world I come from. Because of the youth work I do, people understand that angle, but it's still like, Corey's not out here and he doesn't ask what's the price of a box, but at the same time, what is, you know what I mean? Like, there's still, why is he around the police so much? And then he's still around the man. You know what I mean? So
but it's literally the only way to change it.
But I feel like that's not because it's the police. Because you know why? It's not because it's the police. Because when you go to any other country, when you go to Jamaica, you're holding a dance. You hire the police and the soldiers. When you go to Africa, as soon as you roll out as a celebrity, soldiers and police come and take you at the airport.
Even then.
So it's not the police. It's this country's policing.
Because remember when we were at the thing and the white man that gave us that.
Do you know what I mean? He said, no, when you pull up there, and you pull up any country, your police is out. It shows you're on levels.
Because he was talking about, like, in terms of like the amount of people people that are applying. There's enough black people that are applying.
That was crazy.
They're just not getting the job. So it's not like we're not applying.
That was
Like,
crazy.
It was just like in
Yeah, I
comparison
know,
to
but
the
then,
amount
no,
that's
but my
applying, they're
thing,
not
but
getting
then
jobs.
that goes back to the original thing. The reason why most of them ain't getting the job ain't even just because they're black. It's because of our lack of education and lack of access to resources and certain knowledge.
Yeah.
So it's all right when you've got them, because most of the other candidates, it's not the sod's law is 9 times out of 10 they might have a friend or a family member that's already in the force. So they're getting help with their homework.
Yeah.
They're getting help with the exam. Them coming through and then from the community where you're the first black person in your family that's trying to do that, you got no one even knows the law properly. There's no one who knows their rights. So you ain't got no one helping with the homework and saying, oh yeah, well make sure on the exam question 7 they're gonna say, oh yeah, boom, marks there, mate, and they got a copy of the test from last month. That's not happening. We ain't got that knowledge sharing. We ain't got that information. We ain't got that access to the resources. So you're gonna go in there and get a shitter result.
What's
like
your
a lot of the
thoughts?
time, even when it's the same when they're bringing out these community cautions.
Yeah.
Like this new way they're going to be policing us from next year, where it's more the American style ticket system. That
What's
needs
that?
to be.
What's that?
We need the education on that, huh?
What's that? Explain this to me. I've never heard
Yeah.
of
Oh
this.
no. Oh yeah. Next year, the whole way that policing happens in the country is going to change. It's already been piloted, but now they're bringing out a thing called community cautions. This is the whole thing. We don't even know our rights around stop and search or the race action plan, but we've all got a whole new way that policing is going to work that we're not going to know about. Again, education. So now, just like America, you're going to get a ticket when you have an offense.
That's mad.
You get a couple of tickets and you pay a fine. And if you don't pay the fine, obviously you're going to end up having to rack up the bill, which most people won't be able to pay the fine.
Yeah.
And then if you get a couple of tickets, then you end up having to go court. So it's a way to kind of slow down the court process, but it's going to put pressure on the poorer people, definitely. And without us having the education, a lot of us is going to fall into that trap. So again, it's about education, and then boom. And what we then have is that my biggest problem with that is that we was in a meeting. They said, "Oh, it's not going to put on your enhanced DBS check." But yeah, I said that don't make no difference. From it's on your DBS, it's still going to flag up when you go for that big job.
Right. Of course. Of course.
So man needs it to whatever the first couple mistakes a young person makes needs to be not on any record.
Yeah.
Because otherwise their life's still done anyway, because you can then go have the qualifications just as you're going for that job. They say, okay, come here, do your DBS, John, we'll get back to you. And then you started the job, getting used to your little route, making your little lunch and everything. Mum, everyone's all proud of you. Boom, can we speak to you? Because the DBS has come back and sorry.
Yeah, well, I've heard of that, you know. I've heard the DBS come back afterwards and lost the job after.
Education is always going to be the thing that we need in our community. Without education and knowledge, without understanding, because have you guys read the race action plan?
Yeah, we read like part of it. Like it's a long one, but read it.
Like the 1 year, that's a good 1 year, but see, because it's difficult. No, but no, it's not. It wasn't a trick question.
Yeah,
because it took me a few seconds to read it. It wasn't no one-time thing.
Yeah.
And for me, and there wasn't even an executive summary at the beginning, so I couldn't just read the overview and get my head around it.
You couldn't even go on a quick journey.
So this thing, but ultimately, I'm saying it's still a lot to digest. So without then having people then that's on that level of understanding digest it, and then them being able to understand it and then translate it, we're miles away from knowing our understanding, right? We're miles away from knowing how to be most effective. So I'm not saying that it's not going to work. I just go back to the original point that there's people that want things to work, but we need education, we need resources, and we need funding, because everything takes money. There's nothing that can happen for free.
Yeah, in fact.
What's your thoughts on, like, you know, at the end of the day, let's say as youths that are, let's say, out there in a city, wherever they are, we're all dressed the same way in tracksuits, all this kind of stuff. People are going to be profiled. What's your views on stop and search? Like, just thoughts and, you know, like, what's your views on that? Because there was a point where it was rampant. We know that people are going to be getting racially profiled, and they're going to have the excuse of, oh, we know that people in this area are carrying knives. Some people are going to say, hey, if police are in this area, we need police in this area because there's knife crime. But then what about those youths that are absolutely fine and they're getting profiled? So what's your thoughts on that? Like, how does police change that?
How do you get the balance?
Yeah, how do you get the balance right?
I think that, and this is from my humble opinion as well, because I'm only speaking from experience and my own humble opinion. Everything that I say, just firstly, because I should have said that even earlier. But from my humble experience, it's a catch-22 and a double-edged sword, because most young people, even if they're in a gang, they don't want to be in a gang. Most of them carrying a weapon because they're frightened. They're not leaving out their house saying, yeah, there's some one or two, that they really are like that. Don't get me wrong. But then, on a whole, most young people just want to get home. They just want to be safe. So if that safety for them means that they have to carry a weapon or there's more stop and search, 9 times out of 10, young people will opt for that more stop and search or more police presence. How that stop and search is being done, how they're being treated, how they're being spoken to, how they're being approached, that's where the issue really lies, because it's communication and respect. Now, for those that's being profiled, it also goes with the thing that with then their safety in numbers, we also got their individuality, because some things is just fashion and some things is just being a sheep. So if you then seeing that you're going to dress a certain way because you're wanting the girls to think that you're a certain cool, and you're wanting the man them to think you're certain cool, if the police think you're that certain cool too, you can't be upset for that. If you had your own style now and your own swag, you wouldn't be looking like everybody else and getting profiled. Then it would be about, is it your skin color, or is it about you're the known, or is it that they're racist? Then there'll be those other questions. But everyone, because if you look at it even if it's then the kid who's then out there being naughty, he ain't then trying to dress like everyone else. He's trying to dress in disguise. He'll try to dress like the workman or the Uber guy. Deliveroo. He's not trying to dress like everybody else to look like that so that he's getting pulled up every minute. So the logic's there.
Yeah, that's true.
The logic's there.
How bad have your encounters with
I'm in the real world, you know what I mean? I'm seeing, man. I think, hold a second. You're driving around with that high-vis vest, but you don't work on no...
Yeah, no construction
building
site.
But driving past the police, he's not looking at the kid with the hoodie and the belly so you're not then getting the same treatment, are you? Even though you're up to no good.
Growing up in
so it's about how stop and search is done. It's about communication. It's about because most young people, I feel they need safety.
Like your experiences with the police.
How bad have your experiences with stop and search and the police been, like personally?
I was a naughty kid in it, so it was inevitable. I was in a gang. I've been in and out of prison in my 20s. Like the longest time I done in prison was for robbing Lloyd's Bank. So stop and search for some kids is necessary.
So at some point, you felt like the target on your back was warranted, but was there ever a time where it was like, nah, but it ain't me though?
Oh yeah, always. It's never you, but you never. But everyone's. If you ask 99% of the man in prison, they're innocent, you know.
It's true. Yeah.
So yeah, everybody innocent. Of course, it wasn't justified. There's always that level of, but then it's also the odds of them trying to then find, is it then that day when you're going to catch you slipping, or is it the day when they're going to get lucky and get a promotion? They're looking for that promotion and that lucky day, same way you're looking for that lucky day. You know what I mean? Everybody's trying to run their luck, so it becomes an occupational hazard in a sense, but it definitely is disproportionate, because you will get then the others who are nothing to do with it, that are feeling the effects of it.
Yeah.
You will get the officers then that are scared and don't understand the culture, don't know how body language is or the facial expressions is. So when they see somebody that's just explaining from a point of passion, they're jumping it like it's aggression and then getting all aggressive. But they're feeling frightened themselves, so they're then attacking because they're shook. But you didn't need to be shook. The person was just explaining, and they're a little bit emotional because they feel victimized, but they're not actually about to jump on you, attack you. So you don't need to attack them. But a lot of the time they don't understand the body language, they don't understand. So a lot of it, and that goes back to where they need to spend time in these communities, need to understand these communities. Because if you're not going to spend time and understand these communities, you're going to then see things and not understand it. You're not going to understand cultures. You're not going to understand that some people don't want to look in your face when they're speaking, because there's the thing of sign of respect. They don't look older straight in the eye. So when they're looking on the floor and talking, you're thinking he's up to something, but just naturally, that's the body language. So is that you in the wrong course? He ain't. But where you don't know the culture now, yo, look at me when I'm talking to you. No, I don't. I'm talking. I don't have to look you dead in the eyes. I don't do that with adults.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there's a lot of it goes down to education, but not just on the community side. The police needs to be educated on the community that they're policing.
Facts.
Yeah. So do you want to see more black people? Do you want to see, what's more important? Like, just before we close off, is it seeing more black police officers, or is it seeing like more black police officers in the community, or is it just seeing police officers in the community? Like, what's most
Good
important?
police officers.
Yeah, good police officers in the community.
Good police officers, unfortunately, because it's not that we as black people need to be in all walks of life. So I want to see more black professionals within football, more black managers, more black coaches, more black. I want to see more black professionals in tech, more black professionals in government. So we need more black people in all walks of life, but not to say we just need that in policing ourselves. No, we need good policing. We need more black police officers at the level that we don't see. Like at that superintendent and that command level. So for me, we need more black officers and more black people, but at a level where they can actually implement change and have a say and issue budgets and do things. So as far as them thing and them, so it's more important to have good officers. Because if we can have all the black officers in the community as we like, but if we're only governing each other and policing each other and harassing each other and tearing down each other, it's only going to tear down our community. So good policing comes before the colour of the policing for me.
That's it.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's a word. Corey, appreciate you, man. Thanks for taking your evening out.
No problem, man. God bless you, brothers, man.
You too, man.
All right, brother, man.
Anytime, man.
Take
good
it
looking
easy.
out.
Thank you.
Yeah, let me go back upstairs to the studio.
Yeah. Corey, just very quickly, am I right? You had the studio in Bermondsey, right?
Yeah, for 18 years,
That's where they were
man.
doing the GRM, right?
Yeah, Davey Duppy season 1 and 2, Mad About Bars season 1 and 2, Heady One's the one tape, Chris Styles, Back Row G, most things SL's recorded. Like we was in the studio last night with my new spot in Brixton. Like Crazy Cousins, Style OG, to a lot of the industry. Then it's been a home and a hub for the supporting and including the videographers, to the business people, them like your Posties and your Jamal Edwards, your Rasheeds, your Kenny All-Stars. Just young people that need a space somewhere safe, need opportunities. So that's what we provided down there, Defenders Entertainment.
Wicked.
So that's what we're looking to do with more hubs and take around the country, because we need more of those resources. Because like I'm telling people all the time, it costs £3 million to investigate a murder, but I've never seen £3 million put into any of our communities.
That's crazy.
Facts.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
If we put £3 million into one borough, into the kids in the youth centres, then there'll be less murders. Because £3 million to investigate each murder. So it's crazy.
That's mad.
Damn.
Wow.
Perfect. No, I appreciate it, Corey, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening, bro.
Good looking out, man.
Take it easy.
I don't know.
That is wild. 3 M's to investigate a
Three
murder.
M's, bro.
You just see money going in these police things, boy, and you just think, what are they actually spending it on, bruv?
Bro.
It's mad. But yeah, like what you were saying about just having like good policing. What do you guys think about, like, do you think that your local force should be full of local people?
Not really, because I think it's mad, but I think if there was black police officers, they'd probably get punched up more.
Because there's that familiarity.
I think like we have less when it's black on black, we have less fear of the repercussions and consequences.
You feel like he's not going to kill me. He's not going to take it there.
Or they're not even going to take it that serious. You know, one of them ones. Like, that's just my thoughts. Like, I just feel like there's more fear like when it's a white person.
Because of the history.
And it's their country type thing, and it's like I feel there's more fear. So I feel like if there was black police officers, they wouldn't be taken seriously, and I think there's a higher risk hazard for them as well in black communities.
Like I wasn't talking about just black. I was just talking about from your local area, like, so white or black. Like, if it was more white people, because the white people I grew up around, they will understand our culture and all of that. They'll understand how, like, if we're talking to them a certain way, it's not being rude. It's just, this is how we talk. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So important caller. How are you?
Hi guys, how are you?
Hey, I knew you'd call today.
Huh?
I knew you'd call today. What's up?
How do you know?
I didn't know. I feel this would have been a topic for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, yeah. It's like very near and dear to my heart. What witchcraft is this?
Go on. What do you want to say?
So I applied to be a police officer.
Oh wow! When was this, and how old were you?
In 2019, I was 24 years old.
So you failed the test?
No, I didn't. I got through.
Oh yeah.
I got through. So yeah, okay. Let me start with like, okay. So I was at a point in my life, yeah, where I was working at Tottenham Hotspur's Foundation, which is the charity of the football club, and they do a lot of initiatives in Tottenham to help out with like young kids staying off the street, and especially we worked in conjunction with Haringey Council Social Services, so the care leavers, and I'm legally considered a care leaver because I left my mom's house at 16.
Right.
And when I was 17 and 20, and a couple times I've been given an award by Haringey Council for community participation.
Well done.
And I was nominated by the social workers and the football club, because I've always taken part in things like the community I've worked with, people that just got out of prison, addicts, all of that stuff. But when I started working at Tottenham Hotspur Club, I was putting on like projects, and obviously you get to know the young kids like really well, the young people.
Yeah.
And policing was an issue. Police interactions with our young people was, because we'd have weekly meetings. It was always a thing, a topic. And kids that usually come from like traumatic backgrounds usually, do go out in the streets and do stupid stuff and engage in certain lifestyles. And I also was young once and dumb, and I dated a lot of those dumb little boys that went to prison in and out, in and out, in and out. So anyway, fast forward, I remember told my manager at Tottenham Hotspur, I'm interested in like working in the judicial system, but I didn't really know in which position I wanted to. So I went to an open day. The Metropolitan Police had put on an open day at Wood Green Crown Court, where you can see every part of the judicial system. So if you want to be a probation worker, if you want to be a police officer, if you want to be a lawyer, etc., etc., etc. And also was there. Wait, Darren, hold on. What do you call that team that works with gangs? Trident. Trident was there. Yeah, Trident was there, and I remember speaking to them a lot. And I was the most interested in that. That's what piqued my interest.
You're gonna join Trident. That's dangerous, no?
My 5 foot self kicking down doors. I asked them how can I? But somehow that's the bit that interested me the most. And the detectives, I did like the detectives, because once upon a time, sadly, when I was younger, I was sexually assaulted by my best friend's stepdad. And it was really.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'm supposed to say trigger warning. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, sorry. So yeah, but when that happened when I was younger, I didn't speak up for a while, but it was hurting me, and I was scared, and foolishly I tried to commit suicide. And when I tried to commit suicide, they took my mom and my brother found me. They called the ambulance. I remember waking up in hospital, and they make you see a psychiatrist, a child psychiatrist, and ask you, why did you try to do that? Anyway, I was tired of keeping the secret in, so I told them, and obviously they told my mom and rang the police. So then detectives rushed to the hospital. This is all before I'm really all conscious, but I was better. They pumped my stomach, etc., etc. Anyway, I met these 2 detectives. I started out with 2 detectives. The next day, whilst I was still in hospital, they'd kicked down the door of the man that was doing it. They'd arrested him. And it was a 2-year process to get to court. But we got to court. And like I said, I started with 2 detectives, but only 1 detective stayed. He really believed in me. He believed my story. But he did warn me that sexual assault cases aren't successful. So it's not something they like to take to trial. So he warned me that we might not even get to court, but he really believed in it. So he stayed with me, and he worked really, really hard investigating it. And you know where you guys said it takes 3 million to investigate a murder?
Yeah.
I remember he told me the amount of money. At the end, when the last time I saw him and I said thank you, blah blah blah, he told me that my case, to investigate my case, it was as much as a murder. That's how much he believed in it. That no matter how much they kept kicking the ball, anyway, get to court, meet the judge. The judge asked to meet me. You know, judges don't meet people before the trial, but apparently the judge asked to meet me. I was so scared. It's so unusual. But he called me to his private room. You know, when they're putting on their wig and their gown. It was the weirdest experience. My mom had to stay behind, and the detective, he only just wanted to interact with me. And he said he'd watched my video, because I was a child when it happened. My statement was on video. And so he'd watched me, and he was like, I find you a very interesting young girl, and I've heard a lot about you over the last couple of years. And I wanted to tell you that you can trust me in this process. And if you get scared, if you need help when I'm testifying and stuff like that during the trial, he was like, let's make a signal to each other and I'll clear the courtroom. That instead of, because it's hard when you understand to say, stop, I want to break. There's 12 jurors looking at you. There's the person that you've accused of blah, 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 your family. Like, it was just, it's a lot. But all of that, like, made me interested, like, in the judicial system. Thanks be to God. He acted, he was a very kind judge, a very kind detective. We ended up getting a guilty verdict, thanks be to God. Amen. And that whole journey, like, made an impact on me. I've always remembered it. The people that I've met so police officers, detectives, like I said, during the judicial system. So anyway, so fast forward, worked at Tottenham. Then I think, no, I'm going to go into policing. I don't want to be a police officer, like, patrolling, but to become a detective, you have to have a degree and go to uni and do police work. And I didn't want to do that. So there's a detective pathway you can take where you do 160 hours as a police officer in a community. You're not allowed to work in your community. You have to go work in a different council.
Reasons.
Right, yeah, it might be like bias or something.
Even then, they know where you live, so it's about
true.
And by the way, the application process, I've never seen an application like this in my life. It will take you a month to fill out that application.
Really?
It's so rigorous. You have to give your DNA. You have to tell who your partner is. You have to go through a financial background check. They have to check that you're not bankrupt, that you've never been bankrupt, that you don't have bad credit. It's so,
what's
like,
that,
your
to be
whole
a Fed?
life.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
It's more so that they know that you don't have, like, bad habits or bad tendencies. You know what I mean?
Like gambling, all that kind of stuff.
And it's also to make sure that if you're in debt, that you're not gonna be bribed. You're not easy to bribe. Like
true.
things like that. So you have to put all the addresses you've lived in, etc. Like, they're really looking at you your whole life up and down. And then I've got through that.
Was there any, like, psychiatric testing, like?
So you have to see occupational health before you start. So especially somebody like me, because at the time I have fibromyalgia, so I was on painkillers. So like I said, you have to give your DNA test. You can't be on drugs. But I'm going to always test positive for opioids because I take painkillers. So it's something I had to explain, like, beforehand.
But I mean, like, even, like, just as easy as saying it, is there anything on, like, racism? Like, obviously it's mad. You, on a piece of paper, are you racist?
I had to take pictures of all my tattoos and submit them, so that there's no
gang affiliation or something.
Like, not just gang. It was extreme religion, extreme, like, I can't say this word.
Patriarchy or no, patriotism.
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 Yeah. So, like, you know,
it's a big story going on.
But yeah, I'm holding the helmet. I'll hold the helmet.
Nah, not
you. I couldn't say it either.
But yeah, so like I said, like, it's rigorous, isn't it? Like, and you can't have, like, tattoos on your neck.
Yes, man,
your
patriarchy is
face and
crazy.
stuff like that. But yeah, so then got through that. That was great. Occupational health were all right, and then I could see Fred's face. What was Fred making a face? I could
Remember,
see
you're
on my
delayed. You're
TV.
delayed.
don't worry,
You're
focus,
delayed. Yeah,
focus.
don't, yeah.
I think, why is his face like
Focus.
that? But yeah, so anyway, turned up to the day. It's a whole
But wait,
day.
you see with the what was the religious thing? Yeah. Talk to me about that actually, because is it just on the Muslim side or is it on the Christian side too?
No, you have to support your religion and your
Yeah, but then how do they gauge how?
Yeah, like, what do
religious
you
are
get flagged
like,
for, basically?
yeah,
Like, or
is that
So,
yeah.
so like, if you're you're involved in extreme political parties or in an extreme part of your religion, blah blah blah, they will look at your tattoos. Do you have any of that? No. And
Right.
then everything else, like what's in your heart or what's in your mind, they'll try to gauge that on the day in the interview, because the interview process is a panel. It's not just one-on-one somebody asking you. Yeah. So it was like 4 people, I think. 4 people, 4 different officers at different ranks, and women, men, and they all have different questions. And in that, they will try to gauge what kind of person you are and why you want to be a police officer. So then, yeah, like I said, you go through the bleep test. There was definitely a fat white man that should not have got through, because he got offered a job that day, and I don't know how he got through it,
And you
because I was
didn't
doing that
complete the
bleep
bleep
test.
test.
Yeah, he did not complete the bleep test. So I don't know what he said in his interview, but on that day there was me, so I'm a black female. There was a black there was what's this word? Asian. There was an Indian young guy. There was it was multicultural. Like yeah, it wasn't just.
Good summary.
It wasn't it wasn't as I thought. I don't know why. I thought I'd turn up and just see white people, and I expected to be the only black person there, but I actually wasn't.
But
so
wait,
then,
how many white people was there? Like roughly, like percentage wise.
One.
I think
One
it's a
white-
hoax.
the
you
one
know?
white- fat
I feel
white
like
man.
I feel like there's a different test day for them.
You
You're
never
one of them
know.
ones. You're one of them ones.
You never know.
But
never
even this
know.
paperwork, because like people are saying in the comments, they're like, yeah, but like corrupt ones still
still-
get through.
yeah,
like,
There's
yeah.
still
'Cause-
some
Yeah,
nepotism
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you have to fill quotas of we need 50. But you know when
Yeah,
the
yeah,
government say, yeah, we're gonna get 50,000 more police officers on the street, like
And yeah,
have to.
so it was a year before
you was at
George Floyd.
Diversity Day.
No, I don't even mind that, because when I did it, even when I went up in my interview, yeah, I'm always forthcoming with you guys. It's just my personality, right? So when I went there and they asked you why you want to be a police officer, I explained I believe that we need more black people at the table, and there's no way we can dictate what happens within the police, if we're not hearing what's going on in those rooms. And my mum really warned me to not go in and say that to those
Yeah,
people.
that's a mess up.
But
You should have told the first story you told us.
but in my life, no, I did tell them all of that, because I had to get my reference from those Tottenham Hotspur people and my social workers. So they knew that part of the story.
Okay.
But my mum was the one that was most against like me even becoming a police officer. But for her, it wasn't just that I was black. It was, I'm black and my personality, I'm outspoken, and that when I see a problem, I'm not the one that's going to go along with it. I will snitch on all my colleagues. I'm snitching on everybody.
That's the right mentality.
That's the
to
right
have.
mentality, but we
Every
also
time.
know that if it works like that, there's a problem. There's that sense of
Yeah.
there's black,
So-
there's white, and there's blue.
So my
what
mum
they say.
thought that I'd become targeted, and my mum thought that the police is a white institution, and that it's bigger than me, just me, the one black girl that's gonna go in and make a difference. But
Yeah.
I'm hoping that there will be a million black boys and black girls as well that will have the same mentality. And there was, from what I experienced, there was 2 different kind of black people. There was the black people like me that go in there and are outspoken and are gonna say when they see things wrong and are gonna correct their white colleagues, blah, blah, blah. But then there's the black person that goes in there to conform. They don't want to disrupt. They just want to go to work and get it over and done with and go home safely.
Yeah.
Whereas me, if wahala day, I will give it to them. Like, I have no issue. If you deserve wahala, I will really give it to you.
Yeah.
So I think...
I want to ask you just one question, because I know that there might be other people that want to just chime in on this, and we have to wrap up this subject soon. Would you be happy if your child became a police officer? Like, considering what your mum has kind of said to you about, you know, your personality, like when your child is growing up, would you be happy if they said, I want to be a police officer? See,
that answer changed. Before I had kids, I would have said, yeah, go in there, make a difference. But I have a black boy and I have a little black baby girl, and my son is just like me. Like, we did his parenting in the evening, and his teacher said Josiah's the one, if he's done something and I ask him, he's always gonna snitch on himself. Like, if he did it, he would just put up his hand and say he did it, and that's me. Because who can beat me? Like, that's how my son is. And I think I'd have the same fears now that I'm a mom. I'd have the same fears that my son's gonna go in there and disrupt. But I also know there's like, if you have gift of the gab and charm, you can be a black person that can make a difference without necessarily rubbing badly on people.
I'm so 50-50. Like, I wouldn't mind, because in my head, I'm just thinking of it now. I'd be like, all right, you want to do that? Yeah, just be good at it.
Yeah.
But then also, I know I'd have to coach him through it. Like, as if because I know he or she would come home with, this happened today. You know, it's like watching Zizi on Big Brother, and like, okay, or Nella on da-da-da, and you want, okay, just handling it like this. You kind of want to like guide them, but you're not even there on their day-to-day to help them through it. So it's risk. I'm very 50-50 with it now.
And your child has their own personality, right? And their own mind. So they're going to do it how they want anyway. But I think I still believe that black people do need to go in. Me, I stepped back because I found out I was pregnant with my son. So then they said, okay, fine. A year after I gave birth, they contacted me and offered me the job back. They said, Lana, the position's still there. But it didn't feel right with where I was, and the George Floyd stuff. I think that changed a bit of, I think I was naive before. And I can still say now, like, I've never had a bad experience with an officer or in the judicial system. Like I told you guys, I've been supported, and I've met amazing judges and detectives along the way, and officers who really helped me and made a difference in my life. So I'm not that black person that's been jaded by them. Do you get it? But I can still recognize that there's other black people, and they're my people, and it hurts me that they get treated like that. So then that's why I want to go in there and make a difference.
Perfect.
Nice.
Thank you. That was a very honest and very brave, and thank you for being so open with us as well. As always, you guys enjoy your night and enjoy the rest of the live as well, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you for your call. Thank you for sharing.
Good night, guys.
Take it easy. Leo said that he sent something in through text. Said that he sent his opinion there. I'll give my opinion. I'm on no, personally.
For what?
It's scary.
It is, yeah?
Yeah. What are you saying it is to me?
Yeah, it's scary.
Yeah. Like, it's scary. Like, if I want my child to be good, a good apple in a system which seems completely corrupt, how do they change it? It's like when someone says they want to be a politician, I'm like, oh, you want to be corrupt. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, what do you want to do there? What do you think you can do? Not to say that you shouldn't, but that's just my back against the wall. Like, what do you want to do? Like, because you realize, and we've heard these conversations where someone comes in wanting to change something, and then someone's like, yo, we'll get rid of you if you think you can change it.
Yeah.
And knowing that there's not a lot of black people there, knowing what we saw. Remember that young lady that was there, and she said, "Yo, when she started to make some more noise, she started to get put on disciplinaries."
Oh yeah,
She was on
Where was
sick
that?
leave. This was at the conference.
Yeah. Oh.
She's the Asian lady. She said, "Yo, as soon as she started speaking up about stuff, disciplinaries,
Yeah, she
written
went from
warnings."
the highest performing officer to being on performance review.
Yeah, yeah, all like quickly. And then she
Yeah.
was like, "Right now, I've gone on sick leave since like 2022 or something like that, and I still haven't returned. I can't go there." Do you get what I'm saying? She was speaking of horrific shit that was going on. So it's like, not to say that someone shouldn't try it, but right now I don't have confidence that my child will change that police force.
Can we Google?
You know what I mean?
Google some things? Let's see how many black people are in the police. The London Met.
Yeah, if we can find that out.
Let's just look at Met, and then
I think this is Leo's text. I'm not sure, but it says, "I feel like this one is for those." I feel like this is one of those things where we've lost the battle for our generation, and the reason we have to fight this battle is for our kids and our kids' kids to make their lives better / easier. The racism built into our society and systems would take way too long to reverse straight away. I've given up on the police or even British systems to look after me, but I'll fight for the future generation, even though it seems like an endless battle. Big up you, man, for doing this.
Does it still feel like that to you guys, though?
That what?
Like it's a losing battle.
What Leo's saying?
No, but I've.
That's Leo.
If that is Leo, but yeah, I don't. Until we got the call, I wasn't thinking about this stuff. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'm not having interactions with the police at all in my life.
I think about it every now and again, though.
Yeah,
You don't?
I haven't. No,
It's
I haven't
scary.
had interactions with them.
Like when I moved, I was like, I don't hear no police sirens.
Yeah.
Like I was so used to hearing that in the background when man was living in ends.
Yeah.
So then it's like you almost have this false sense of security that life's all right then. I guess the police aren't so bad. And
Yeah, nobody in my
that's
life
just where I'm at.
is like directly being affected by it, or even I haven't heard, mad, I got pulled over the other day. I haven't even heard that. So it's like,
bro.
I remember back in the day, I used to think about it all the time because I used to be scared. I realized I'm not scared no more when the police are behind me in my car.
When I got a car, you guys made me feel like, right, I'm gonna get pulled. I've never been pulled. I thought that was gonna be a serious issue.
That used to happen.
Maybe my car's not good enough.
No, not even that.
No.
It used to happen.
Don't happen no more.
That's why I'm saying I reckon there has been some improvement in that aspect. But I can also say I'm no longer at that age, so they might look through the window and be like,
Old
he's
guy,
old enough.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I don't drive like a fully blacked out tinted car no more. Do you know what I mean? Like, so there's difference in my life that might mean that they're not looking at me no more. But I'd have to speak to younger people to find out, are you lot still getting pulled over?
Yeah.
Is there any more people texting?
Sure.
Yeah. Any last thoughts or remarks if anyone wants to call and give their opinion on whether they believe this police race action?
I remember there was I think I've told the story before. They were filming a documentary in Waterloo, so all the man them had got back from, it was either Poland or Egypt. I can't remember which trip it was. And we were just walking up to the youth club, and I met them there on the way back. I couldn't go. Then police just pulled up, bully vans, all jumped out, couple dogs, and then there was a reporter. But we never saw the reporter at first because we're got our backs. Well, we're up against
being
the
arrested,
fence.
bro.
It's over there, innit? So then when we've deeped the light, the camera light, the reporter, it's like, what's going on? Like they just stopped us just to film a documentary. Like not even a real phone, on some thing of like.
That can ruin your whole thing of police are bad.
Because we could have just got rowdy that day. Like someone could have swung for an officer. Now officer does this, like that. We could have just been unruly that day. But it's because parents were there. The parents was like, calm down. It's like, just let them do what they're doing.
Yo.
How you man doing?
We're good, man.
How you?
So I'm calling today. I heard you lot are talking about police. And basically, I'm part of a program called Elevated Minds, right? Part of what we do.
Shout you out. One of the ladies that runs that was the one that approached us, gave us a card. I need to get in touch with her as well.
Yeah, most of us right now, we're like in secondary school, A-level students. And what we usually do, we talk to police about like racial stereotypes and stuff, about stop and searching, just raising cultural awareness. So, can I give my take on this whole like thing?
Yeah, of course. Mirad, by the way, the number's on the screen if you're looking for the number. Sorry.
Okay, so me personally, I feel like black people can trust the police, and I think that's something I've held for a while. But after joining this program this year, like it's kind of reinforced it in my opinion, because when we've been talking to the police and stuff, like we've been doing like role plays of how we perceive stop and searches to be like quite violent, quite aggressive, stuff like that, innit? Most of the policemen there actually like they'd never seen that in their lives. Now this might just be because we're in the South London area, so most of them are used to like dealing with people of our culture, but most of them were genuinely baffled, like they were shocked by it. You know what I mean? So I think there's definitely change, and I feel like people are underplaying it a lot. Like there's definitely change. A lot of police officers aren't used to this corruption, which is so prevalent, but it's not like littered throughout every single community. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah,
and I also feel like the police are actually trying to do a lot to change it within themselves. Like they're coming to school, stuff like that. They're genuinely listening to what we have to say and taking on board, even though like they might think we're just secondary school kids. They're genuinely listening to what we have to say. You can see them paying attention to stuff like that. So I think they're actively trying to make progress. So while I know there's going to be like bad apples and stuff, I can definitely say that on the whole, I think a lot of them are trying to change for the better.
You know what? I'll just push back on that because I remember police officers coming into youth groups, coming into the area, all that kind of stuff. You see them, that's good and well. But the most important thing is having the people that are actually decision makers.
Yeah, I hear that.
If you have a someone that is just literally what do you call them? Not a foot soldier. What would you call this? The ones that like walk around. Yeah, the patrol, like the people that are on patrol. That's great because they might believe in it. But we've seen within the police, there's that corruption where as you try to manage, as you try to escalate upwards, there's people that are causing resistance. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing about resistance, saying we're not changing that. So not to say that we shouldn't have these. That's great that they're in the schools, but that has been happening. That don't mean that there's change. We need to obviously come forward with this action plan, and this needs to be action, but we need to have the people that actually can make decisions to really be in that room. And again, it's not to put that lady on blast, but her leaving was mad. Her leaving was mad. We was like, Rob, we got someone that's fighting for us. And she left. For whatever reasons might be valid, but it's just a sense of everyone felt like disheartened. Like everyone was like, the one person that we felt like should be listening is going to report straight back. Left. Everyone else is here.
But sorry, let me understand what you do a little better. So you work in schools?
No. I'm currently a student.
Okay.
So
how old?
17 now.
Oh, okay.
You out, man. College, yeah?
So, yeah.
Did you ever have police officers come into your secondary school?
Yeah, like we have obviously our own school police officer, but they always come in on like a PSHE day or something just to tell us more about what they do. We had one earlier this year as well.
Yeah, that's so dead. It can't be about what you do. It's got to be bonding. Maybe like take the class, do PE with the students. Something easy, like you know, like that. Like, make them actually like you. Don't just come
be
and
amongst us. Like don't come and say
we never had that. We never had officers come to our school at all. Like just to build a relationship. Like your officers from Brixton, from Peckham, from Wharf Road, like. Once, twice a month, different officer, but just come and build a little something over the 5 years, just to, you know, things like that could help.
Yeah, no, that definitely would help. I think we spoke about it when we were at the thing as well. Like that's something that I mentioned there, but I think the resistance was from the older generation. So like, how are your parents' relationships with the police? Do they see it the same way you do? Because I remember when we were there was a woman that was like, she's in the room trying to fight for change, but she'll never let her kids talk to police. So it's like, so already your kids are growing up not trusting police. Yeah. So you put whatever's happened to you into them, so they're gonna already grow up saying the police are bad people with it. So how's your parents' relationships with the police?
To be honest, they don't really like have any profound opinions on them, I guess.
Yeah. So
it's more about just me as an individual staying out of trouble. That's just their whole agenda, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's probably what it should be, because then you've been able to make your own assessment based on your own experiences with them, that they're not that bad, and you've seen, okay, they're actually trying. Do you know what I mean? Whereas somebody that already goes in with like, nah, man, I don't trust these lot. Immediately, that job is 10 times harder for them to make you believe. Now you have to come and play football and do all of this stuff.
Yeah.
For sorry, I don't know your name, but for my man on the phone, it's easy for a police officer to just come and talk, and for him to be like, oh, right, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like somebody that's already not trusting, bruv, you're gonna have to kick ball with man, take man to Morley's or something. Do you know what I mean? Like do some extra stuff, but yeah.
I respect those 17
Yeah,
brave
man.
to
Honestly,
call up and
man.
have a view on
Respect.
police, man. Even, you know, don't let the comments get you disheartened if you decide
Yeah,
to.
them man are chatting loose, you know.
I didn't even see them. I didn't even see them.
Don't let them beef you. Don't let them beef you. But thank you for calling, man.
Yeah, appreciate
All
you.
love, man. Appreciate you, lot. Bye.
Like,
For sure.
Can you
refresh
get
it.
this thing up on the screen, please? No, it's because I put a Q&A on, so you just need to click the drop down and go back to live chat.
zoom out, maybe.
Scroll up. Yeah, just close that. No, at the top. Questions, yeah, change that. So yeah, flipping. So what? Get this police officer thing on the screen for them as well, please. You wanna read Chicken Connoisseur?
Yeah, police will be polite to who they perceive to be good, understanding citizens, i.e. school kids. But when they are suspicious of you, they'll break all the rules and get reckless, overstepping boundaries.
Yeah, I feel like that's to an extent true.
All right, caller.
Hello.
Good evening, boys. It's Mirad.
Oh,
How you
what's
doing,
good?
Hello, you
man?
found the number,
You worked
yeah?
it out.
I figured it out. Yeah, it's hard doing it while you're driving, but
Okay.
That's how I want to get charged. Police, man.
You've been typing.
You pulled over.
Yeah, you pulled over safely.
called
You
down.
safety the car, handbrake, and all them joints in there.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's the narrative. How are you guys? How are you guys?
They're all good, man.
All good. But I can hear it indicator.
You guys never fail to make me laugh, man.
Yeah.
Listen. With regards to this topic, obviously, I teach in primary schools, so it's quite nice to hear what the previous gentleman had said. And I just want to kind of draw on an experience that I shared. You spoke about relating to sort of the youth and the children. I was teaching year 6 at a time when the police came in, and they didn't do work on, or they didn't come and do sort of an interview about what they do and how they do things and why they do things. It was more so about some of the narratives and some of the misconceptions that they wanted to address. And one of them was in which how they do physical handling. So when someone decides, or when someone needs to be restrained, they kind of went through a step-by-step process of the things that they do in order to ensure the restraint is effective, but also not
It's
to try
safe.
and impose. It's safe as well, yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, I taught in a South London school. The children in year 6, this particular generation already have that mindset that the police are a group not to be trusted. And at the end of the session, because they modeled it, safely on a child, with all their sort of extremeness, a lot of the mindsets of the children began to change. It was almost like they had a behind the scenes sort of insight into some of the things that the police have to do that appear, it appears bad on the news. You see a police officer, 2 police officers restraining someone, you're like, this is too much, it's extreme, it's it's unnecessary. But when I sat there and I watched them sort of demonstrate the things that they do and why, it was quite interesting to see the children's like, oh, you know what, that makes sense, sir. Like, now I understand why they have to hold so and so by this particular limb, because actually he has an opportunity to kick out or do something that might cause injury.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to say that was quite interesting. With regards to the trust and the trust in the police, I think it's in the law enforcement's best interest to develop a relationship, because they are the nation's law enforcement. And if there isn't trust, then essentially they become mute, they become irrelevant, And the moment that you no longer trust the system in place for law enforcement, however, for want of a better word, however precarious they may be, or however, problematic they may be, the moment that trust is gone, all hell breaks loose. And we've seen it time and time again. You don't trust you have no faith in the law enforcement. There's going to be problems for society.
They want to take it into their own hands.
100%.
Yeah, and essentially, we are all at some point. We all may be victims. Touch wood, it doesn't happen to us, but we all may be victims of a crime where we will need to call them and rely upon them. So there is a need for trust to be had, because at the end of the day, they are there to serve the people, and that is their job. However, how that trust is developed, it remains to be seen.
Yeah, this is the thing. What someone even said in the comments is that I would trust the police in an emergency because that's all I have to call.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? But in terms of if I'm being stopped and searched, I'm scared. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking, what do they want here? Me being black, I don't know how they're going to handle things.
Yeah.
Just last question, Mirad. Like, if the shoe was on the other foot, what would you implement? Like, or if you have an opportunity to implement something into this race policy plan, and this could be from a perspective of recruitment, the punishments that people receive if they are found to be, breaking the law, or if there's any sort of racism or anything like that, what would you implement with it, or what would you try to push forward in this action plan?
I think it goes on both ends, because I think in life you have to have rewards and incentives, and you also have to have sanctions. And I think one of those incentives is to develop a policy that allows, as we said earlier, the police and law enforcement to integrate with the community that they serve, because that is the fundamental thing. They serve the community, and what better way to develop relations than to integrate with them, to understand the people that you're working with. It allows the police to shake off this big bad wolf persona, this villain persona that they have. But equally, as a result of that, if one is found to be racist, you've severed ties, because, as I said, your job, your main priority is to serve the community. So if you show behavioral traits or ideologies that go against the very same group of people that you are serving, you're not fit for the role. It's the same thing in any profession of trust. As myself as a teacher, if I show behavioral traits or have ideologies that do not serve the purpose of the children that I am in the care of, I no longer deserve to be part of that role. I am banned for life. As in, if I do something wrong that goes against, I am banned for life. There isn't this, go behind the scenes, go quiet for a while and then return. No, it's done. And I think certain professions of trust need to have that, almost the high stakes, because of the position they held in society. Part of teachers, police officers, doctors, all of that, they hold particular positions in society where if they were removed, society would not function in the way that it does. So if you are given that position, or if you have the privilege of holding that position, you must understand the responsibility that comes with it, and also the price that you pay if you cannot serve it properly.
Yeah, a slap of the wrist shouldn't be an option in certain situations.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those are my 2 cents on it. Yeah.
Appreciate you, man.
Mirad,
Thanks for calling, Mirad.
Thank you.
No problem. You
Appreciate
take care,
it.
Be safe. Be safe. Let's close the phone line.
Yeah.
If there are any messages, we'll read any messages. But a question here from Laura: would you rather your child was a police officer in England or in your home country? I like the question. I don't usually like questions about like hypotheticals. If your child wanted to, sometimes we'll entertain it. But this one's a little bit different. I would say here because I understand the risk.
Yeah.
I don't understand the risks
Over
in
there.
Nigeria. Like I know it's different. It's not the same. It's not racism.
Yeah.
Nah.
So what is it?
It's just
You know
corruption, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just corruption in terms of whether it be money or something like that. Not to say it can't be here, but it's not going to be the racism. It might be tribalism.
I'm less scared of them being caught up in something that causes them to lose their life in this country than back home. Like, I don't know what's going on back there, but...
And then from DXEO, what do you man think of no snitch culture? that's not necessarily what we're here to discuss today. And that's kind of like where we
kind of though.
Kind of.
The reason why I say kind of is because within us, I don't need to discuss that. That's again not what we're here to discuss. But within the police force, there needs to be a snitching culture.
Yeah,
I reckon
there has to be calling out.
Because
whistleblowers, it's different.
Not even that's the problem. They're called whistleblowers, but it's not like somebody did something wrong. Tell your manager, bro. Like we went on a thing, he abused it. Fire that man.
Yeah.
Like I think one of the things that we raised when we were there, one guy, what's his name? Royston.
Yeah.
There you go. I was gonna say Winston. But yeah, Royston, he stood up and was like, if there was joint enterprise within the police force,
that was it.
That will solve a lot of issues.
He said that shit in the first 5 minutes. I said, we can wrap up this meeting. Because if we put this in the race policy plan,
what was the American Don that they chokeholded? What's his name again?
Which one? Because it's all of them.
What's that?
Not Trayvon.
No,
are you talking about Chauvin? Are you talking about...
Derek Chauvin. Did they not all get wrapped up?
I don't think so. I think only he went down, and then there was a guy that was watching it, and he didn't get done for it.
But don't we, as on our side of the fence, think joint enterprise is horrible though?
I think it's a horrible thing.
So if we don't want it, should we be saying it should be on their side too? Because usually, or not usually, it's one guy that pulls the trigger or one guy that does the strangling.
Yeah. So but the issue is it's not horrible. It's being used horribly.
Yeah.
You get? So if it was like, for example, he pulled the trigger and we saw and we said he pulled the trigger, we shouldn't go down for joint enterprise because we've now identified it was him. He acted alone. Do you know what I mean? But what the issue is that they're using it within the black community to be like, well, it doesn't matter if you weren't there or blah, blah, blah. You got a text from him saying, I'm going out.
Yeah, now
you're in there.
Because we're looking at it today from the angle of...
Okay, you said they all got done with.
They all got done.
Okay,
Good.
cool.
Okay, so because we're looking at it from the angle of race, with things like joint, like trying to say, okay, we should have joint enterprise in there. We're more looking at like institutional racism as well as like, like profiling black people on the streets or whatnot, like to whatever extent we want to look at it. But if it's like. If we look internally, they're on this thing of we're blue. We're not black or white. We're blue. So they're gonna stick together. Like they have to be like that in there. They don't see themselves when they're on duty. So even off duty, if something happens, they'll back the cop. That's just how they are. Is it really? Because we do the same thing. How many times do we see a crime being committed? And like 9 times out of 10, we're not stopping the criminal. You might see the odd video online where someone's robbing a bike and the public stop them, but more time it's camera phones.
It doesn't make it right.
It does exactly. And we should hold them to a high standard because they are the police.
Exactly.
But again, it wouldn't. I think less people would want to join if there was constant snitching in there. Like, would you want to join a company where you've heard bare people get fired from here? For this particular thing, and I'm not saying it, I'm not on their side, but it's just like
I get you.
People wouldn't again now want to join the force if it was man can get that. Don't do anything bad first of all. But if they're like man can get done for joint enterprise if my buddy does something. That's peak. And then you want me to snitch. Now, if I snitch and he's fired, I can't get, like, all of these other people don't really want to work with me in the force and like, I get what we're saying.
I know it's easier said than done.
Way easier said than done. Like, but what joint enterprise did, and again, it's not to say that it was implemented in the right way, but it made you think, oh shit, if I'm even just here, there's a problem. So let me be careful who I'm around. So if that was enforced in the police force, people would be like, let me be careful. If someone says some shit, I'm either calling it out or I'm distancing myself, and you isolate yourself over there. Do you get what I'm saying? So that it's only you that gets in trouble. But it might be getting enforced, maybe it's not. But he was like, if that is enforced properly within the force, there would be less problems because everybody would either call shit out or they wouldn't stick around when things are going on. So, yeah, man. It's a crazy thing. I don't want to let it drag too much. At the end of the day, there's other things for us to discuss and all that kind of stuff. But guys, there's a link in the description if you want to see the police race action plan. All of these comments that you're putting in there is going to be given back. If you're watching this on playback, put your comments in there as well. Put your opinions, text us as well. It's all going to be passed on, but everyone's there to keep it real because we're not happy with the way things are going on.
What, you got closing thoughts?
Closing thoughts. My thoughts is I don't care the race of the police officer. If you're a good police officer, I don't need you to be black or white. You can be yellow. Just do your job right. Your job is to protect and to serve, and that's what you're supposed to be doing. There ain't no race involved, ain't nothing involved. I understand it's an ideal world where you can say we don't look at race, but if you just look at it on a human level, yo, is this person doing good or bad, and treat them accordingly? That's what you're supposed to do. That's your job.
Yeah. I think I echo those words. It's just do the job correctly. I think with this plan, it's important to get the punishments correct, because I feel like we hear too much of, oh yeah, somebody did something and they didn't get correctly dealt with. So I don't know what we can do or how much they would enforce what we say or blah, blah, blah. But if we get something in place where people are getting punished correctly.
Yeah, reprimanded.
Yeah, reprimanded. Like, I reckon we'll start to see change from that side. But definitely, I agree. I don't think it necessarily is just about getting more black people involved. It would be good because obviously it's easier when we see familiar faces to then, you know.
It's a corrupt system though, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you've got a corrupt system, you can corrupt anyone.
Yeah, you can. But yeah, that's...
Oh, we didn't show these stats.
you could get them
Has
up.
the number of black people increased in this country?
I don't know why
They
it
were
was
talking about 4% when we was at the thing.
It's looking like 13% now.
Black or British. This is within, but that's within the Met.
Oh, that's it. So this is just London then.
Oh, okay, interesting.
But Met is just London though.
No, but wait, so how can the orange bar, the whites, be higher than the population?
Come on, focus, Dennis.
No, I'm confused by the on the right hand side. Yeah, police officers and population.
No, percentage of police officers.
That are white.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
police officers can be less than the actual population.
Yeah. That's what I was a bit confused by.
It's kind of, the table's kind of, fucked.
Scroll down. View it as a list.
Sorry?
Scroll down.
Okay.
Police officers. Right. Oh, okay. This is just, there's less than 35,000 police officers in
The Met.
Yeah, that's little.
Yeah.
That's so little. Wow. I'm
Yeah.
shocked.
Crazy.
But again, we gotta have these streets feeling safe.
Yeah.
And we have to feel safe we shouldn't feel scared of the police.
No.
And that's something
It's supposed to be a good job.
that's something we rarely discuss as black people. We just have a hypothetical of, what would you do if you're children, or would you snitch? It's like, come on, let's focus, because we cry a lot about, they treat us like this, they treat us like that, and we just like to throw a snitch on someone's name.
We got a major problem within our community for sure.
We can literally pass the conversation on. We speaking directly to them. And the best I've seen you say it's whoever's name, but like, you guys can say some shit here. Like, you're younger than us, remember? Like, you are closer to this issue than us now. Like, we've grown through it. Some of you are still going through it, still in them areas where it's highly prevalent.
rampant,
Like, what do you think needs to be done in your areas for yourself, for your little brother, your little sister, or your kids?
Yeah.
So, Fowles, what year was the thing from? Do you know?
This is where we decide.
Zoom out. You might be able to see it. Oh, 2021. Okay.
Censuses.
Yeah. So
Every 10 years.
whoever decided to take part took
Crazy.
part.
Next one's in 2031. But yeah, guys, leave your comments there. It's all being recorded. You don't ever see a live conversation about the police, especially within the black community. Or there could be some out there, but you guys are here with us, so we have to lend our platform to that. And shout out to Colin and the whole team that's trying to put this together.
Shout out to Corey as well, man.
Shout out to
Good
Corey,
call, man.
Yeah,
Like, people trying to do positive things in their community. Let's be sensible when we have these conversations, Car. If you want change, be part of it.
That's it.
You know, don't just be on the sideline and giggling.
Yeah. Shout out to anyone doing youth work, man.
You know?
Yeah,
tough
man.
work.
It's tough.
That's, bro,
It's
like
tough.
when you think about how much people are getting paid to do that kind of work, it's not a lot, bro. But that's people caring about the community, like.
Sorry, Annie Faras says, please, y'all, my question. What question?
Did they
Just
send a
above it.
text?
Just above it.
Oh. Quick
Okay.
question. Okay. Quick question. How would you guys like to have been taught about the police, and what could your parents or older siblings have done to help your experience or perspective? So first question, how would you guys like to have been taught about the police?
I think the school thing I said earlier, get into them schools. Like, it's too late for me. I'm way
Yeah,
more.
yeah,
I don't know all my rights, but I'm way more aware of how to navigate and not get in trouble. So if they was coming into if there was building of a relationship coming into schools, it's same with even like money and banking. If you come into schools and
talk
help us
about it,
develop
talk
a
about
proper
credit, all that kind of stuff,
you know. Parents, nah, because they probably have a totally different racial experience than we do. Older siblings, only a year older, so wouldn't have had much of a difference. Yeah, you guys?
I'm the same. Yeah, schools could have been good. Why, for example, you need 4 officers on one person? Because I remember when someone described it to me, and I was like, I understand it, but no one understands when they see it.
Yeah, it looks mad when you see
it looks mad. So there needs to be more communication of, hey, this is how police will handle things if something's going on. It's better, it's safer to have 4 people than just one-on-one. But that needs to be explained, and that can't be taken advantage of where man's got their knee in the back, all that kind of shit. So I'd rather have been taught in that sense, or at least be aware as to how things are carried out properly. And yeah, older siblings, I've got older siblings. I guess nothing they really could have done, because it's all about what you see in the area. Do you get what I'm saying? Theory is one thing, but practical is another. What I see and how my brethren talk and what I see happens to them is what's kind of showing me what is giving me my perspective on the police. So that they could have said stuff, but I still would have been looking at what's happening immediately in front of me.
Yeah.
So in a sense, you just need more good apples there.
Yeah.
Which easier said than done, but that's what you need. Not rocket science. You need better police.
Yeah, no, I think I agree. Schools, I can't remember, but I feel like I did have a police officer come into my primary school, but honestly can't remember. But definitely, if it was like because one thing I do remember is I learned how to wash my hands in primary school, because they came in with, you know, the blue light thing.
Yeah, I remember that.
And they make you wash your hand, and then you pull it underneath and be like, but look at the bacteria still on there. So I remember that. So like maybe if there was an activity that we did with a police officer within the school, doing like a day on whatever, like some sort of activity that they could devise, so young people can actually see what it's like to even be a police officer. Not the traumatic side of like danger and blah blah blah, but like maybe something a bit more lighthearted, like greeting people within your community or whatever. But because most of our interactions and how we grew and learnt about it is like TV. So watching Cops and Robbers or whatever you're doing, like there's some shows where it's like, yeah, police is lit. Like, because they're the good guys. Do you know what I mean? But then there's some where it's like The Wire, and you don't watch that till you're older. But when you're growing up, if you think about it, all TV shows you is police are the good guys. Do you know what I mean? So it's only our actual interactions in real life that changes our perception, or our interactions with people who have had bad interactions with them. That changes our perception, because definitely media and school and all of that, they're telling us these people are good.
Yeah, it's propaganda.
Do you know what I mean? So, and me personally, I've had maybe one out of countless, maybe 2. I don't even know how many interactions I've had with police that have been bad. So I've never grown up being like, yeah, these guys are all bad, because I've had good police officers. Do you know what I mean? So I'm saying if there's more of them, then we don't have a problem.
Yeah, very simple.
It's because there's more, the others, that's where the problem is. So yeah.
I think someone said like, what do you guys mean by the comments being recorded? As in, everything is always, if you write a comment on chat, it's there forever. So what it is that, and to answer Mirad's question, essentially, if you write a comment and we deem it to make sense of the conversation, we can pass that on to the right people to say, okay, this is what needs to be discussed in the next meeting and this is what needs to happen moving forward. Like, we literally are the bridge in this conversation right now, because some of you may not have access to talk to these people, but we do to make things change. So that's what we're here discussing today. But we are going to move on now, right?
Yeah.
I think we should crack open TikTok. Let's see what's on TikTok. Let's see what's happening on TikTok on the Clock app. What's happening
Is it on
TikTok?
TikTok?
No, just go on the Explore page.
Oh, nice. I like this. Listen, dude.
Let go.
Is that Explore? Is that
Wait, is this my TikTok though? So it might be a bit different. It'll be a lot of Call of Duty. We'll see what comes up anyway.
Okay, it's his TikTok. Can you switch it?
Hold on, but wait, this one looks alright so far.
But what page is this?
This is just the Explore page.
Just Explore page, yeah.
Yeah. Unmute it. Yeah, I mean before you play it.
Seatbelts when they drive doesn't sit right with my spirit at all. Very guys wearing seatbelts when they drive doesn't sit right with my spirit at all. Very feminine trait. So what she's saying is she wants me to fly out the window, half a leg on a tree, the other half in Asda, all because it doesn't sit right with your spirit. Spirit of what? The devil? Yeah? Road safety? Lawful driving? Survival? That's fucking gay, mate. That's gay. Yeah? Why don't I just put a brick on a pedal and sit on the roof? Yeah? You know what scares me the most? Most of you man will actually listen to this. You'll end up in A&E. You'll be like, oh, obviously, so yeah, she was like, you can't be wearing your seatbelt and that. So obviously, my spine is in my arsehole right now. But that's not gay and that. Don't. Yeah, it's just another plot by the female species to get rid of mankind. Been happening for years. Stay strong.
Stay strong, bruv.
Who are the worst type of drivers? Like, is it,
Bro?
like, do you know, like, is it BMW dons? Is it the low riders?
It's them guys that
These
with
guys.
the seat back.
That is
I'm like,
impossible.
yo.
I tried it when I first got a car.
me too.
I rolled back my I was like, this is dangerous.
I thought I was driving like a neek, innit? So I kicked my seat all the way back. Glah! Wheel this far in that. Like, I'm stressing. I got no control of this vehicle.
No control, no leverage,
It's
no nothing.
That's
Don't
mental.
make no sense, bro.
No grip.
I'm not even gonna lie, like, I'm always seatbelt.
100%.
Passenger,
driving.
Back seat everywhere.
Like,
I'm
but
seatbelt.
the funniest thing is because when they started introducing like the beeps,
Yeah.
man will put their seatbelt on behind them.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro.
Sometimes on my stomach. Sometimes I have to.
Man said my
bro,
stomach.
I'm seatbelt all the way.
No.
bro.
What
All
I'll
the
do is
way.
I'll click it in behind, but put the top strap over. Yeah.
Oh, because you don't like the middle one.
Yeah. Sometimes it hurts my stomach.
You're gonna choke yourself.
No, because it's just comes across.
Yeah,
normal.
but the thing is, if he goes forward, it's all literally just hair then, no?
Yeah, it's just there.
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah,
always
but
gonna
that's
happen.
fine,
That
though.
No, because if you're fastened here, then
It's better.
you're secured. But
Nah,
basically,
your body-
your
this
bottom
bit
half.
never-
So basically, if we crash, your waistline is in the roof. He's doing hip thrusts.
Make sure you click like on the video. I need to improve my algorithm.
Like, what? Is it BMW drivers then? It's got to be them.
I drive a BM and I'm fine.
Not X. It's the low. It's
low.
It's the
Yeah,
1 series
custom.
ones. It's them. It's
Yeah, if
them.
man does aftermarket, if man has like them neon lights underneath,
It's them. It's
doing
them.
up need for
yeah.
speed and that. It's an underground too.
I actually started following this girl. She did one funny old Spanish thing.
Like girls are onto guys that want to play football. Yeah.
Oh, needs to go.
They're onto them
Needs to go. That's how I like
so
skip
bad,
this,
bro.
bro. I'm not entertaining
So
this.
bad, bro. I wonder if women have any dreams like like a pipe dream that all of them had.
They're on the Explore page. Go on.
I'm gonna go back. I just wanted to find the one that Dennis was talking about.
Perdón, señora, por favor.
Which one was that? I don't even remember it. But... Oh, yeah, what's that?
Perdón, señora, por
How
favor.
did you do that?
¿Dónde está mi hijo? Could you please let her know that we're doing everything
I'm
we
so
can to find her
confused.
son, and it is our top priority.
It wasn't this one. It was the next one.
This is the one I saw.
Oh.
Ese abrigo roja
She's
demasiado caro. ¿Qué? Abrigo. She's very distraught about her son. Oh, I can imagine. Please let her know we'll compensate for any emotional support. El museo está ¿Dónde está mi puta hijo? She says she's very appreciative of us and she'll keep us in her prayers. Oh, what a pure soul. De nada, mi esposa. ¿Tu esposa? No, ese sería tu hijo desaparecido. Ay, ¡Come mía!
Yeah, go explore page.
That is dumb.
What was you
Cheat
saying?
on your girl or cheat on your PT?
I have no idea now. I have no idea.
Press play. What's going on?
Cheat on your girl or cheat on your PT?
Cheat on your girl, man. It has to be. Because your PT is giving you muscles. You don't want to mess that up. Well, your PT is giving you muscles, but your PT is giving you a body for the summer. What you want to mess that up? Am I lying? Come on, my broski, man. By the way, I see Darkest Man's been going gym for like 2-3 years.
Yeah, yeah. He can move his pecs now. But wait,
Nothing's happened though. I ain't seen his body change. Do you know what? I'm gonna say this. I've got a theory. I've never seen a wedge Somalian guy. Did you say this? Is it say so? What?
Oh my God,
I've not seen a wedge Somali. Never in my
I
life.
don't think they exist. They don't. It's like they can only build muscle to a certain extent.
Yeah.
I knew you was gonna go for the head.
This is more space. But other than that, I've never seen. Do you know what I mean?
Neither have I,
So I'm
you
like,
know.
that's why when I see Darkest, I'm like, Darkest, you're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So why are you in the gym?
Well, maybe that's not his goal.
That's interesting.
He has lost a lot of weight though.
Oh, so he's going to like kind of like trim down.
Yeah. Because Darkest was one of those people that don't look heavy, but he was a heavy youth.
Oh, of course.
But now he's not a heavy.
You know, he does look heavy.
You know what I
He
mean?
does look heavy, bro.
You reckon he does?
Of course, bro. I've seen his pillow.
Cheat on your girl or cheat on your PT?
Hey,
Liana reminded me.
Spectral cookie. What does she remind you?
I wonder if girls had like a pipe dream, like man don't wanted to play football. Like, what's the dream that girls had that most of them didn't achieve?
Oh,
Because football is taking many of souls. Many men did not make it. But what is that thing?
Girls, you tell us shit.
Yeah,
I wonder
man
what-
trying to think.
What was your
Think
pipe
of the man.
dreams?
no, but they didn't have one that there's like an ACL attached. You know what I mean? Like there's
No,
not like.
well, when they tell us where it is, we'll
yeah.
tell
I need to
them.
know what is the dream that ladies
Man
have.
said I'm a wedge Somali.
Yeah,
Send the
right.
picture.
What's your IG?
What's your IG? Let's fact check.
Yeah.
Should we start rating people on IG and that? Send your IG,
Send
bruv.
your IG,
Be
bruv.
brave. Send your IG if you're bad. What's the next TikTok? I went cinema and watched.
What's Murder Beats' best?
What's happening here? Like, this guy's struggling to use TikTok.
Does this look like a normal way to use fucking TikTok? Wait a second.
No, but I don't know why it's not though.
Murder Beats' best producer tag.
I don't.
Murder Beats' best
Who has the best producer tag?
producer tag. Number 2.
So it's not nice. I mean, do we have to say it?
You go. Yeah,
Number
we
2.
do. We do.
Number 2, right?
I got a wild card.
Wait.
Do you know what it is?
What?
Huh? You don't like murder?
No,
do you know
murder
what?
on
Do
the
you know?
beat, so
Yeah,
it's
that one's
not nice.
cold. But do you know what it is? I was then thinking of the tune that comes after that.
Right.
When you hear "Murder on the Beat," so it's not nice. What do you hear?
Oh yeah. Hold up, no, let a nigga ride the wave.
Yeah.
No
Some
way,
Migos
no,
shit.
no, let a
okay.
nigga ride the Drake thing.
Yeah.
Is it Portland or something
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that?
that's
with
it,
Travis
that's it.
in it?
Damn, I was trying to think what song "Murder on
My
the
side
Beat."
girl got a crack phone with an iPhone.
No, I know that
Still
song, but
good.
I'm thinking, what's it called that as well?
What?
This is not for fashion. Is he Murder on the Beach?
Maybe, it could be. He would have produced hella
I
things.
feel like it is.
But what's the next TikTok though? Because that's 2 minutes.
Yeah, that's 2 minutes. But yeah, that murder,
I've actually
that
watched
reminds
some
me of...
So you only did pub?
Hold on.
Yeah, I did.
I'm still speaking, bruv. There's a tune, it's Cardi B and SZA, bruv. So when I heard that, I was already in my bag. I wanted to go like this, right?
Man said his arm was just lifting involuntarily. Oh, shit.
I've actually worked some jobs. So you only did pub?
Yeah, I did pub. Then I was a singer. Then I was an academic tutor. And then I started my own tutoring agency.
What was your tutoring thinking?
No, like geography, chemistry, biology.
What's going on there today?
You cried going to sleep.
Yeah.
You cried waking up.
Yeah.
You cried when you made food. It wasn't the food that you wanted, so you was even more vexed because you was now full or weren't satisfied.
Yeah.
You know you have to eat healthy in order to get your goals.
Wait, pause it now. Pause it now because we're all going to be in trouble. Where's you going with this? Where's the remote? Turn up the volume.
Where's the remote?
It's over there on the other side of your side.
Adrian, man. I'm scared for him sometimes.
I'll drop him a message right now, you know. We're in the same chat.
Full or weren't satisfied.
Yeah.
You know you have to eat healthy in order to get your goals, but then you still want the foods that got you in this position in the first place.
Yeah.
Then when I'm like, babe, I'm going to get you something healthy. Here's a healthy alternative. You're like, no. And then when I get you the fast food, you're like, you tried to sabotage me.
Did you find it hard living with me?
100%. Yeah.
I didn't finish my sentence.
Yeah, no. It's hard to live with you. It's hard to live with you sometimes when you're in a mood. Why can't you just be happy?
Hey, shout out to the fool.
Listen, why can't you just be happy?
Shout out to the fool.
Honestly, I've been there, boy.
Yeah, I've definitely been there.
I've definitely been
I've
there.
definitely been there, bro. You're out here trying to... The thing is, my thing is, right, if I'm trying to diet or change my lifestyle,
yeah,
I need her to be on it too.
Yeah.
I need her to be on it too. I can't be on it by myself because if man has to shop for the house and there's Twix and all these kind of things.
I'm going to eat it.
I'm going to eat it if it's there. So I'll need to be, we need to be on the same front. But then what happens is she says, I didn't say I was good on a diet.
Yeah, 100.
I'm like, bro, come on, just like I want us to both live long.
No.
And you're just seeing it as you're stopping my fun.
Have you ever bought, like, she sent you to buy something healthy, you've bought it, and now it's 3 days and she hasn't eaten it?
No.
It's pissing me off, bro. It's pissing me off.
What did you buy?
She asked us to go and buy berries. Yeah. I've gone and bought the berries.
Some chia seeds.
Now I've eaten it because it's about to expire, innit? So I'm like, I'm not about to waste my £3.49.
Maybe she's doing Jedi mind
So
tricks.
she said,
wanted it for
you ate
really.
the berries.
Yeah.
So go and buy me more berries. So I've gone to buy more berries. And now it's all past the sell-by date, and I'm saying you haven't eaten the berries. She says, why are you rushing me? I'm thinking, nah, come on, you're mocking it. Nah,
You're
eat the
mocking
berries,
it.
bruv.
You
What's
are
going on?
it.
Expired fruit, though.
That's crazy.
How long would you give it?
No, it's gone.
Yeah?
Expired fruit.
No, it
starts
needs to
going
have
moldy,
mold on
bro.
it. Like, if there's, no, because obviously they'll try and do you and say, like, it expires in 3 days. 3 days count.
Okay, no. It needs to have mold.
Yeah, it
It's
needs to
gonna-
have
as soon as it starts going
visible
moldy.
mold. Yeah.
Okay. You seem like you stand on business a second ago. I was thinking,
what?
That's interesting.
What
Like,
did
as
I
in,
say?
like you said, like, oh yeah, like it's done. As in
Yeah, it goes
the expiry
moldy.
date, like on the thing. So you're going to the mold, not the date on the front.
No, the mold.
Okay,
We're going to
because
mold.
most of the time, unless it's berries and stuff, you don't have it in the packaging no more. Like apples. Apples
I've
don't
never
go
seen an
moldy,
apple
you
go
know?
moldy.
Never, right?
Unless you open it.
GMO.
Most definitely. But you know, banana,
go black.
we can have it as black. That's the sweetest.
How black though?
Black, the whole skin.
You're mad.
No, that's crazy, man.
Soft.
At that point, you need to bake it.
What do you mean? Why would it be inside? The skin is black.
No, but when you open it, it's just
It's
black
not.
bits
It's
on it.
yellow. No. It's yellow. It's you even
Your
see.
bananas are yellow.
What colour is your banana?
What colour's your
What's
banana?
it in?
Pause.
Inside.
This sounds crazy.
Inside
Banana
is yellow.
fruit. You're gone. What colour is it supposed to be?
I thought mine was like white, bro.
Popping out. What's that? What?
The inside of the banana is not yellow, bro. Is it not white?
Holy shit! What colour is a fucking banana? Bro?
Yellow.
But when I think about it, the outside is yellow.
The outside
but the
is yellow,
inside
the
is
inside
like
is white,
beige
bro.
cream, isn't it?
Yellow.
It's not white. It's not
Okay,
white.
but it's not
white.
yellow.
It's not.
It's closer to white, bro.
It's not white.
closer
Now
to
white
white.
is crazy. Man, I feel
That's
dumb.
yellow.
If anything, it's cream.
That's what I'm saying. It's cream. It's like
Forget even that
beige.
one.
It's like
The
beige.
exposure's
It's
up.
cream.
The exposure's high on that. This,
No.
look at the one in the bowl.
A banana's
Nah,
nude.
Look at it against the white bowl.
Nah, man, that's fake. That's still white. On
No,
the outside.
white is crazy. White is incorrect.
Okay, it's whiter on the outside than it is on the inside. You can see the pigmentation.
It's not yellow.
Because everyone's
yeah,
moving
put a
mad.
poll.
What?
It's not yellow. Yellow is wrong. It's
Okay,
just because it's
off-white.
against it.
No, we're not doing
Off
off-white.
white.
We're not doing
Green.
off-white. We're not doing off-white.
Like Virgil.
Aye. Honest to God.
What colour is the inside of a banana, bro? You're gonna make us look mad. Man
Should
said
have
white.
gave other. You should have gave other as an option.
He's a Russian. He's a
That's
Russian.
crazy.
It's too late, man. Let them
It's
vote.
fine.
What's it closer to?
Closer to.
Because
Yeah,
they
what's
get
it
off
closer
white.
to?
White.
Thank you.
Look at the white bowl. It's not even camouflage.
Nah, man. People can see with eyes, bro. Look at the outside. The one that's on the outside of the white bowl. What color is that?
Bro,
If your
that's against
room,
brown.
that's what I'm saying. If your room was to be coloured, was to be painted that colour, you wouldn't say it's yellow. You would
No.
say it's like magnolia.
Yeah, you might.
You get what I'm saying? You say it's like
Nah, it's
beige.
not magnolia, man.
Magnolia's closer to white than yellow, bro. Or whatever.
Bro, the
white is
bananas-
closer to white than
that
yellow,
is
bro.
yellow,
You know
bro.
it's just because it's next
Look
to
at-
yellow though. Isn't it?
Exactly. Look at it right
Look
next
at
to
it
the
against
yellow.
white.
It's closer to
The inside,
white.
the inside of the bowl is white. That
Nah.
is white is only one color, you know, like or one shade of white. You don't have shades
Nah.
of white.
That is definitely
Yes, you
closer
do
to
have
yellow.
shades of white.
What shade of white?
Eggshell.
What do you mean? White is white. How you
Can
gonna
I
have-
give him this?
How? This
Go
is
to
the only white.
B&Q right now.
What is
You'll
eggshell?
find different colors of white,
It's
bro.
not white.
You have. What do you mean it's not white?
It's,
Wait,
it's-
hold
it-
on.
it's not white.
Hold on, because we're here now.
We're here now. We're in trouble now.
It got me now.
Ivory, eggshell.
That's the name of it.
Navajo. What?
Shades of white.
It's
Navajo.
shades of white, bro.
It's even in this quotation. It's
Vanilla.
even in that. That you know, like you can't claim off that.
Of course I can.
How
There's
can you
shades
claim
of,
off
you
this?
said there's no shades of white.
It's not a shade. Okay, let's read it properly.
Where's Cabby, bruv?
Look, it even says colours often considered, so it's not official. It's just considered.
Considered
Shade of white, even in bunny ears. Come on, man, we're forcing it.
Wait,
No,
hold
bro.
on. So are we saying that basically black and white can't have shades?
Wait, let's read it. Off-white colours are. It's not even. They're not even exclusively saying white. Like even saying off-white, often considered. They're not flat out saying.
That's mad.
They're not
This
flat
is
out
mad.
saying.
It's shades of white, bro.
Tell me, are they flat out saying like?
Can't lie, yeah. You're dancing still.
He's dancing. Yeah.
Do you know why he's on your side?
Why?
So that we don't give it to him.
Why is he
I
gonna
didn't
get
say
it?
That is
anything.
not an ally.
I didn't say anything. I actually didn't say anything.
Switch sides
No,
quick
no,
as
no,
early
no,
as
no.
possible.
But I didn't say anything on that matter. Like
No,
when-
he didn't.
I didn't say it's white because it's not white.
So there's shade. We're dreaming that there's shades of white.
150,000 shades of white.
It's ridiculous. They're about to lie to you. 150 shades of white. Google will tell you anything.
They've absolutely done
What a bastards.
Is there shades of black? Is there shades of black?
I said white, more than one white, impossible.
Man gave 150.
Black olive charcoal. Okay. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Then there's jet.
Jet black. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because there's black, there's jet black. Yeah, makes sense.
Nah.
Makes sense.
That's
Look at
a
us
mixture.
learning.
That's black on black. That's just black.
Song sounds like so tell me why.
Okay,
every
wait,
unknown
press
tea
pause
song
actually.
sounds-
Yeah.
Wait, what did we Google first about the banana?
I don't even remember.
So
shit.
what, did we not just Google like what color is the inside of a banana?
Nah, he just put banana.
Yeah, we're done at here.
Well, why?
Oh yeah, let's try that.
What
Let's
are
try
them
that.
ones?
What does that say?
Oh, considering we're on Google, that's true. Man, use Google halfway. What the hell?
No, it was
okay. It was autocorrect.
Cream color and some.
Like the red banana can have a pinkish flesh due to the presence of carotene. Most bananas lack large amounts of carotene, chlorophyll, or any other chemical that give them color. Without such chemicals, white is the default.
Default what?
Damn.
Wait, click the drop down. Is a banana yellow or white?
Jesus
It says yellow.
Google tells you what.
Oh no, that's the skin.
Yeah, that's the skin.
That might be the
that's
skin. That first one's not clear.
No,
Inside
it's very
it's
clear.
not.
It's very clear. It says without such chemicals, white is the default color. So when you go into the natural sources of banana, the banana inside.
It's not white, man. Hey? Scroll down.
You say what you want, man.
Go
You
to
got the
page
helmet,
2.
man. You're liberated.
But to go to page 2. Hit Reddit. There's gonna be some conspiracy theories in there.
Yeah.
What is that though? That's crazy.
I don't know. Do you eat the bruises on the banana?
It depends how bruised it is.
Depends how bruised it is.
Yeah. I used to not, but then I grew up and I was like,
yeah, it's all right.
A little bit.
So I need the texture changes and all that kind of things there still. What we got here? Unknown tea and nuts.
Skip
Tell me
this.
why
Skip
every
this,
unknown
skip
tea.
this. Yeah, I've watched it though. It's not. Skip it. Skip ham.
He
Skip
said
ham.
skip, just go down.
Not everything is good content. You can skip it too. We don't know.
Oh shit.
My dog did that once.
Oh.
And you'll come home and think, what happened, fam?
Div. I knew it.
Oh.
Glah.
Yeah, animals don't understand windows. So.
Oh. Right. Yo, big man take that on his head, bruv.
Pull the lever, Gronk.
Oh my god, no, that's too clean though. I didn't even see there was a window there.
Odie May, hey! You've got me fucking kidding me.
They're crackheads.
Crackheads. How did he get there?
When's
How did he get there? My bills.
Oh, allow it.
They're annoying.
Allow it.
They're annoying.
Click like. Oh, allow it. Hello? Sally, click like. We finished the video. Can you see the video?
That's crazy, bro.
I can't lie, I don't know who it was that told me to come to this area, yeah? But I'm in Hitchin, outside a shop called Chicken George Jr. Like, you know what it is? People have been hyping this up to me from day. Talking about, oh, this is the best chicken shop in the UK. You need to come here. Chicken George, rare. So today I'm here to see if they're actually capping or not. Literally, I hope you're not capping.
Skip this.
4 minutes.
Yes,
Oh my
see.
god.
Please check time before
Yo,
we
one thing about
hit
life,
play.
people are gonna grow up and change, bro. And I'm not talking about mentally because I don't know what's going on with anybody's meds, yeah. But I remember back in school, like more or less, you had like the 1 and 2 that were like 16 going out with a 30-year-old man or already 16 and big bodied and.
What, you just get dangerous.
And why do people do this? I hate when people do this. Now, you people that do bad things, yeah, blatant bad things, and you call on the name of God, I don't think you can make heaven, man. You know, I'm gonna have to be pushing and shoving in that queue, you know. Somebody that got caught in HD 4K live vote.
Is this
blood on your
Marcel's
hands, your
son?
wrist, your forearm, your back, blood on your body. That's how bad it was. You get it? You cheated. You were caught cheating. You was cheating. Yeah? Nudes from your marital bed. Eh? And I'm not here to judge. I'm just painting the picture. No, you understand? Cause embarrassment to your family. Innocent partner. See, you had the cross, so now you left him lonely. Sorry. Only nigga we had in Blazing Squad, you know, that guy could have gone down as having some sort of legendary status. Now you've ruined it for him. You've ruined it. And you dare to say, when your blessings are getting closer, your attacks become greater. Stay focused on. Let me ask you, sweetie, when you were cheating, were you focusing on God? When you were sending news, was God in the picture? People will do bad things to you. Be the villain in your story. Justice will be served. Truth will come to light. And they will dare to come and say, these things are attacks. My dear sister, it's true. You are the attack. God is just being the amazing God. Is thinking, why should you say my name for? They had receipts on, pictures, DMs, texts. No one's above mistake. Just take your L and just quietly go and sort out your problem. You come back. Nothing abnormal is happening. You've done wrong and you're getting backlash for it. It's normal. 1 + 1 = 2. You don't dare to come and now say, oh, no, actually. Throwing sticks and stones at me. Somebody call the mental police because I have a potential client here. Really?
No, Charlie.
It's true, though.
That's true.
What actually do wrong?
Yeah,
Get dragged to it. I mean, like, they're attacking me, bro.
Yeah.
Play victim.
So when you're stepping into your calling, your attacks become greater. Like, my girl,
you fucked up.
You was cheating on your man.
Bro, if anything, you deserve what came your way, bro.
Oh, man. The accountability.
No, too long.
And then this dog started drowning in the pool. Yeah, this dog died. Oh my gosh, that's awful. Anyways, listen, I need to head off. I will see you tomorrow at work, right? Tomorrow. Bye. Tomorrow. Bye. And this dog started drowning in the pool.
Yeah. Please click like.
And this dog
Be
started drowning in
noticing
the
when we
pool.
laugh, we like it.
We like, bro.
2 minutes, too long.
I told this guy in my Call of Duty lobby if he got 10 kills, I'd give him my snap. But then this happened.
Hey, Benzie, no, that girl there goes. The girl with the tightest boom, 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 boom. Your pussy got me speaking in proper. Can I give you what that shot? It's not a big week. Never ever will have thought me like me get it. I'm not the one to eat your.
Oh, have you heard her freestyle on what's his name? Sway.
Who? This
Money
lady.
Long. Yeah. It was actually
I've never
decent
even
still.
heard the song fully. I've only
No,
heard
I haven't heard the song.
Copyright.
Yeah,
Don't do that. Yeah.
don't
We
do it.
can keep it going.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Look, I'm not going to talk about the Diane Abbott situation too much because, frankly, there's nothing to talk about. What this guy has said is racist.
What's going on? Who hired
Look,
him?
I'm not going to talk about the Diane Abbott situation
going
too
on?
much because, frankly, there's nothing to talk about. What this guy has said is racist, plain and simple. Diane Abbott makes me want to hate all black women and deserve to be shot.
Crazy.
It's gonna be too late, baby. Hello. The fact that is racist, I'm sorry, I'm not willing to debate that with a single soul. But what I will say on the matter is, this woman. Look. I'm not gonna add any nuance here, but the stereotypes are true. Take that as you will. I'm not gonna explain what I've said further in the slightest, but the stereotypes are true. Look,
You
I'm
see
not
with
gonna
this
talk
whole,
about
you
the
see
dynamic.
with
That
this whole
one was-
situation, they run the same tactic all the time. Some racist happens,
Get the black woman that's gonna support us,
and then get a white woman that's gonna condemn the black woman. White savior, black idiot. Same shit all the time.
I need to know how much they get paid to go and do that because you must know they've called you. Because
Where did she come from though? Did they just have them in a room somewhere?
That's the first time I've seen this woman in my life, bro.
Like, when have they ever called her to speak on anything before? Who is she?
Why didn't they call Shola?
Why didn't they call Shola?
Why
they
didn't
know
they
what
call
smoke they
Shola?
would receive if
What's
they called
going
Shola.
on? Lady didn't even let the fucking conversation continue. Say my name correctly, bro. It's just like, oh, come on, no. Say my name correctly, bro.
Why did they call Shola? Where?
Call Shola, bro.
Who is this
Anytime
woman?
there's some guy, no, call Shola.
I heard that lady
Oh,
talk.
yo.
I say, oh my God, they're running the tactic on us.
Man called her Auntie Ruckers.
You know?
That's good. All right, next.
50 Cent. 50?
What you need, 50 Cent?
No, that's not you.
Nah, negative, brother.
Southside Jamaica Queens.
Southside Jamaica Queens, yes. Just some TikTok
And fuck all those that owe him money.
That's right.
And what's that lady's name? I forgot her name. But her too.
everybody. It's too cold to give a anyway today, you know?
And you know what?
This can't
Give
be
more
a
than
random
two.
thing.
That's OD. I know. I take that back.
Cold out today.
Yeah, I take it back. I take it
We're
back.
gonna leave moms out here.
Yeah, I
out
take
of
it
it
back.
today. Yeah.
I'm sorry. 50.
Chelsea, whether they can sign Nico Williams or not.
10 divided by 5.
10 divided by 5.
Yeah.
2.5. Huh? 2.5.
2.5.
Is
10
it?
divided by 5.
I don't know.
Are you a United fan? Name 5 countries in Africa.
He looked at the camera.
Bro.
Pause it.
He looked at the camera like.
The guy froze.
No. He blew it. He absolutely blew it, bro.
What? Name 5 countries in Africa.
Yep, got him. He said name 5 countries in Africa. See you in a bit, man.
Bro.
I slipped. I hurt me back and I'll go back to your hotel.
Yeah, how's your back, man? 10 divided by...
He said I slipped and broke my back.
Bro.
So you forgot the countries in Africa?
Oh my
What?
God. Nah.
That's crazy.
I've even got one on the sheet files. I'll paste it up to the top.
Oh, I think I even had a couple that I...
Yeah, I got one on the sheet. I'll paste that up to the top. Just go to...
Did you click like on that video though?
Please click like. Did I send it to myself?
Is this the one?
Yeah, this is it.
Name your favorite 3 black people.
Oh my God. Beyonce,
Okay, why Beyonce?
because she's a queen.
Right. 2 more people.
I'm sorry.
About what? $4.
It's too much pressure. Stop.
I don't fucking know, bro.
I don't know any of them, bro. I don't know them. I don't like
She
them.
started so good with because she's a queen.
Because she's a queen.
Okay, she is a queen.
God
What
damn.
else?
Oh my God.
What?
Have you sent your one?
No, I don't know what. I think I might have
God,
actually just put it in my
bro.
likes, actually. In the bookmarks.
What's the acts of service one on Twitter?
Yeah, we can do that joint.
Huh?
That was a picture. Can they see it? No. Yeah, you can show it.
Sorry. What are we doing?
So can you see what it says?
The acts of service. I don't
Oh,
need
sorry,
to
sorry.
go and wash the dishes.
What's it say?
So you see what he's done here?
No, what's it say?
So it says when he pre-pads your panties for you while you're in the shower.
That's crazy.
Why?
Never a need.
Why?
Never a need. In no world is there ever a need for this.
Why not?
Why should I? Why should I pre-pad unless she can't actually pad her own pants? Why should I have
Do
to?
you
pad
buy her
pants?
tampons for her?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Like if
But
she
would
asked
you-
me to
would
go
you-
to the shop and buy,
Would you help her put it in?
No, what for?
Put in the tampon. That's crazy.
Why?
What for, bro?
She's not. She can do that.
I'm telling you, unless
Why?
there's
Why would
actually
you
a
help?
physical reason as to why she can't, I'm
Even
sorry.
there's like
You can't do
physical
it
reasons. Nah,
yourself.
like she could do bare things, but sometimes forget even tampons or what's that one? Pads. Like
Yeah.
there's bare things she could do herself, but she asks you to do it. Like you do it.
Not that though.
Why?
No, that's crazy.
A pad or a tampon. That's on you. That's like female hygiene, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not going near that. I'll buy it at the shops. Fine, no problem. Inserting or application, that's on you, bruv.
If
Man ain't even trying to go near there.
Nah, I'm good,
so you
man.
had like a white patch on your bum, yeah?
What are you talking about?
What?
Does your wife know?
What?
What are you talking
How
about?
do you know?
He told us.
Oh yeah, I did say yeah.
A white patch.
Yeah.
I missed the conversation. What happened to your
I
bum?
told you that shit, man.
What happened?
I don't know what happened. I looked and one day it wasn't white. It wasn't a
Remember
white
when
patch.
we were talking about
Is it-
wiping
what's
bum,
it
yeah?
called? What's
And
it
he
called?
says he wipes longer than he shits.
Yeah,
this is
he
why
did.
he's
Yeah,
got a white patch on his bum.
You've been wiping away your meddling, bruv.
Bro, fizzling out, bro. But
He
I
went to
still,
the hospital to tell
I'm
them.
not gonna lie, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I
Wait, you
still
went
don't
to the
get.
hospital to show your nest to say it's got a white patch.
But
I didn't go to the hospital to do that.
I don't know.
My missus, I showed my missus.
What did she do?
She actually worked in that field.
Yeah, I know, but what did you lay down?
What are you talking about?
How did you show her your bum hole?
Oh no, I just propped over, bro. I propped over. Hey, listen, if you can't discuss your health with your
This is
partner,
what
you're
I'm
in
saying.
trouble.
It's bad.
Especially if she screams.
No.
So you
They're
can't
discussing your health and shoving something.
Forget
completely
putting the
different.
tampon in. You can't just lay a pad on her pant for her. That's
No.
lie.
What
That's
for?
lie.
What for?
Because she can look at your bum hole.
Yes.
I'll put one in the group chat, please.
Yes, that's fine. She can look at my bum hole.
But you can't put a pad on her pant.
But I don't think looking at my bum hole is that bad.
She's even in the. Oh, come on.
I'm fresh off the shower, bro.
Licking it is
This
different
clean.
to just looking at it.
What are you talking about?
I've checked out. That's crazy.
So what do you think is worse, looking at it or licking it?
Obviously, licking the
it.
bum hole was way worse.
yeah,
So you'd
it's way
rather
worse.
just look at a bum hole.
Then
Then lick it.
Your wife's fresh out the shower bum hole.
Yes, I'd rather just look at it.
You would have left.
I don't want anything to do with bum hole. Personally, I don't want anything to do with bum hole. Do you?
lick her bum hole.
I didn't even ask you that, but I
you
feel
want
like
to
you want to
divulge.
answer that. Yeah.
I've looked at it, but I've never thought, can I look at it today, please?
Why did you look? Why did you look at it?
Because I was in a position.
He's doing
What was you
analysis.
doing there?
Said, maybe today.
Now we're here. Look at where we are.
God damn.
Oh, what are we looking at?
Shims even said you're making sense. So this is putting me off married life.
Bro.
Like, marriage is lit, man.
It's scary.
Marriage is lit.
It's scary.
Everyone's standing on business.
Wait, first pause. When you're shitting, does your wife come in the toilet?
No.
Now, one thing I've realised since being married, I don't lock the door.
Do you
don't
leave it
either.
open? Because you got kids, do you leave the door open?
Yeah. But no, I don't leave it like open, like swung open. It's like the door's open, but it's closed. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's not locked, sorry. So
She'll bust in.
she can open it, because obviously you must need the toilet. Do you get what I'm saying? You must need something here as to why you need to disturb me right now.
Yeah.
But if I know no one needs it, I'll lock that shit.
Has she come in for conversation?
No.
In 4 years of marriage?
No.
I don't like
She doesn't.
that.
No, I don't like
I've
that.
set
I don't like it.
boundaries.
Yeah. I don't like that. I
I've
don't
set
like that.
boundaries.
The toilet's the one place where you should leave me alone.
I don't mind it.
I can talk through the door.
Nah, that pisses me off because I can't hear good. My ears.
So-
I would rather just not talk.
I would rather it,
No,
but if there's
I'm-
something that needs to be
yeah.
communicated,
Yeah, quick
cool.
conversation. Nah,
Yeah, quick.
don't come and start telling me story because I'm no. Like maybe
Yeah.
if you're like, oh, have you seen something? No, I haven't. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
You know,
Wait
it's one of
until
them
I'm
ones
out.
where you can't go anywhere either, so you have to listen.
Yeah. No, impossible.
Right.
Impossible. Let me shit in peace. Like, honest to God.
So you like a conversation whilst you're taking a shit?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Like full on.
Yeah, let's discuss what we need to do.
Before you squeezed off or after?
What do you mean?
Like, as
Nah,
in
you
like
still sitting down. Or
Yeah,
is it
I'm still
as
going.
it's on his way
still
out and that?
going.
Yeah. Well,
Oh no, that's intrusive.
Crazy, man. I can't even give it my all.
sometimes I don't like to
everything.
focus on the shit. Like, let's talk. Plus,
Nah, I need
plus
to,
I'm
man.
not distracted. Like, I'm listening. I can't go.
leave me
Because
alone.
sometimes I leave my phone in it.
Leave me alone.
So I don't take my phone in there much no more.
That's good. That's
Yeah.
good. I've said I need to stop.
You
that.
know?
But I'd
Toilet story times go hard. Nah.
rather.
I give the best responses in there. Going off.
because you're stuck.
Yeah,
Kai
exactly.
might be there too.
He's cornered out.
Bro.
I just go lay down somewhere. All right, let's go.
God.
Yes, lad. Yes, lad. Down on him. Oh my God! Go inside! Go inside! Yes, lad!
Look at him go. Look at
No,
him
he's
go.
going to be cooked by the end. Yes!
Who's supposed to be focused on?
The guy that's about to catch up. Hold on. So he started at the back.
Yeah, he's running,
Near
bro.
side.
He's in front. He's in front. Everyone get up. Everyone get up. He's in front. He's in front. Oh my god! Oh my god!
Look at him, bro.
Spencer! 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 Oh my god! Come on, stop! He's getting it! Spencer! Oh my god! Go, son! Go, son! Sprint! Go! Kick! Kick!
He was jumping for time. It was like he couldn't do anything about it because he's tired. He couldn't even get.
Oh my god! I was dying, bro. I was like, no, not there, Spencer.
Brother.
Spencer.
And he even heard them in the crowd as well.
I tried to wave to them.
They was good.
Comments was finished. Means like in 20 years' time, they're still gonna be talking about that name, boy.
Should we open the phone line? Let people chat shit to us for
why
a little
not?
bit.
I don't mind doing some PO box as well.
Oh yeah. Let's do that first, and then we can open phone line. I even need to stick my phone on charge. Spencer.
All right, what we got here?
Oh shit! Let me before.
That's how Spencer did the email.
Guys, I made a I made a mistake. Jamaica, the raffle. I accidentally almost set the date to end of April. The date has moved forward. So if you bought a raffle, the date has moved forward to Thursday, the 28th of March. That's next week, Thursday. It's your last opportunity to get tickets. There's over 500 entries. We're giving away a trip to Jamaica. That's flight and hotel for you and a mate. Now listen, we're not providing you spending money, but we will pay for your flight and hotel. All you have to do is buy a ticket from the raffle to enter. Just go into the link in the description, purchase a raffle ticket, and the winner will be announced next Thursday. Next week, Thursday. It can't be rigged because it's done on an official website. To be here because the last guy that won, Daniel, right? Yeah, the last guy, Daniel, he wasn't present on the live at the time, but he got the email that said he's going to Greece and he pulled up immediately. Shout out Daniel.
The funniest thing
I can't wait to give away this ticket.
I said Dan one time. You guys are like, you're snitching in this guy's name. Ben said shout out Daniel twice.
Did I say we were snitching?
That's what you said to me.
Yeah, you know how we do it.
I don't even remember that shit.
Yeah, double standards.
Come on, man.
It's the same place. For a double standard.
It's a nice jumper.
I like this, man.
Yeah.
You know, I love a little. Is this a crew neck or I can't remember?
I don't know what
you
they
called
called.
It's a sweater.
Yeah.
But I love this joint.
It
Roll
looked
my
good
sleeves up.
material as well.
Yeah, bro. What is this? It's Mosno.
Who sent this?
Yeah,
Mosno
so what?
sent
Did
it.
they send it themselves or
I
is
don't
there a
know.
note or anything?
No.
It's look good still.
Let's see. Hold on. What else? Is there anything else in there?
Tick.
No.
Yeah, it's a good jumper still.
It is a good jumper. Shout out to Mosno. Thank you for sending that through. PO box is always there.
Do you know what cough syrup used to slap back in the day?
What?
Cowpole.
Cowpole slaps.
Cowpole. You
What?
got drugs on you now?
Yeah, man.
What is that?
Raw. Cough
Is that
syrup.
Cowpole?
Benylin. Horrible
Oh.
taste.
Benylin.
The non-drowsy version too. I was annoyed when Yasmin brought this.
Why, you trying to get drowsy?
Give me that drowsy. Non-drowsy. I said, you're not even.
I come to young Robertus and still. That shit didn't do shit, bro.
I know I'm still crashed, but I was like, when I tasted this, I was like, let me get. What, you didn't get Cowpole? She said, are you 6? I said, so?
Nah, you can't get Cowpole. Cowpole ain't strong enough for you.
Cowpole.
Cowpole's paracetamol, bro.
I might just get it for the fun of it, though.
It
for the
don't slap.
flavour.
I've been
Tastes
giving it to
nice.
my
It don't
kids,
taste
bro.
nice.
It don't slap like that, man.
So you've been taking it on the low.
Because man's gone to Mayfair now. You know the ones.
Man's palate has
Man's
changed.
palate has changed.
Have you been having
Back then,
Cowpole on the
man was
low?
just having 10p lollipops, bro.
You've been having Cowpole on the low?
No, not on the low. But I'm saying if I give it to my kids, like there's times where I'll be like,
You might lick the spoon or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
So it wasn't
not even
as-
spoon. Now syringes. They
It's
live
not
different.
as sweet as we remember.
What, you squeeze it?
Yeah,
I swear.
it's a syringe now.
It's not as sweet as we remember. What was the Pepto-Bismol? Horrible.
That's horrible, but that's to make you
one's that?
poo, no?
Was that to make us poo? That was disgusting. The
I didn't
pink
even know.
thing. Or was it Frasier?
I don't even know.
Oh, Dennis will tell us it's Frasier.
Nah, bro. I tell you the colours that are real. You're struggling with this.
Yeah, it's because it's
What's
like,
amoxicillin? I ain't had that
Oh,
before.
the yellow thing.
I ain't had that before.
It's like it's not even yellow. It's almost like luminous, like neon.
anything that's colourful is.
Bro, hey, that pink Cowpole. crack.
used to slap. That's just
Crack.
we just wanted sugar.
Banana. It was. I think that's the amoxicillin. The banana. It was like a banana sort of.
What you think? Jamie Oliver got to Cowpole? No.
What? Sugar tax on it.
Crazy.
Man put sugar tax on Cowpole.
That's crazy. Let's see what this is.
This a whole DHL.
It's come from
Nigeria. Is this a night? Gretche?
Oh, it's come from Grace.
Yeah.
What happened to that company that used to send us snacks from around the world, bruv?
Maybe they went under, bro.
Has it got our names on it?
No, they don't. So.
Dibs.
But it's got 3 though.
Okay. What is it? Socks.
Oh, this is a road care pack.
Oh, is it?
Oh wait, there's 2.
Yeah, I said dibs.
Dibs. Yeah, we said
Well,
dibs.
we need to at least separate it and see what's in here though.
Raw. There's a lot.
I like that white t-shirt though.
Who sent it? Ace of Shack. Yeah, dibs.
If there's a trackie, I want dibs.
Oh shit, there's a jacket. Dibs.
Okay, you have that one.
I think there's a jacket there. Dibs.
It's my style.
I'll take a tracksuit.
Yeah, this looks a bit
What's
of me.
going on? A
Bit of me.
jacket.
What's that? What's that tracksuit?
Yeah, a bit of me.
What is it?
Like a Fukusho.
A Fukusha
Dibs.
thing.
I've already said it's me, bruv.
Yeah, but last time I dibs that and I gave it to you though.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Green.
Like, what's that though?
I'm bet I don't know.
You said a jacket.
You know me, I'm nice in that. I remember in
The
that.
jacket still.
That's a bit of you still.
I know, like the yellow, like the yellow is too loud for me.
Mm.
But I would take the hood off. Can the hood come off?
Yeah,
okay.
it can.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Okay.
Was that all that was in that one?
I think there's another jacket in here.
Dibs.
What is this? I can't read the thing.
What's the brand name?
Hold on.
Thank you.
By
You wanted the white one?
By Murat Inc.
Actually,
By
because you ain't
any
got as many.
means necessary.
You want socks, Fouls? Black is your thing still, in it.
By any.
Do you have
By
other
any
colour
means
clothes?
necessary.
No, only wear blacks.
Is your whole wardrobe is just black? You got no yellow,
Black and grey.
purple,
Unless it's a jacket.
blue,
Nah.
burgundy.
Man's
Burgundy.
actually only got black.
Literally
That's
every
crazy.
day is black.
What else is there? There was jacket.
Tracksuit.
Shout out to Mwet. I don't know how to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
them two top.
Muwet.
Did we open the phone line?
Shout you out.
I'll
man.
open it now.
Thank you. I've been needing some white tees as well. I need to buy some clothes. I got to the point I'm tired of my clothes.
There
man.
should be more. Is there not more stuff in your
I know
car?
what you mean.
No, there's not.
Someone defo said he
But
sent something.
there's some other things coming. They're coming tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
But that thing that you're waiting on, I don't know. You're gonna have to chase them up
Okay.
because even then,
The phone lines are open.
different.
Please do not swear.
Please do not swear.
You
Easy
got-
gone.
Yeah, I'm annoyed. I'm not watching it no more. And if no one else should watch it anymore, it's done.
Fred's gonna
Listen.
get his missus to check his prostate, innit?
Yeah. I want one of those. I want my colon cleansed.
I do as well.
Oh,
actually.
colon cleanse.
Mm.
Dunno.
You had that, innit?
I've had my prostate checked, but
Oh, is it?
yeah.
I need to. I feel like I want to get mine checked. Pause. Like, do you know when you Google symptoms?
Yeah, and you're like, I got that shit.
I was like, yo, what's going on?
Do you sweat at night? Nigga, check.
That's
nigga,
where it
check your
started
prostate.
from. That's where it started from.
Check
and I
your
was
ass,
like,
nigga.
what do you mean by that? I do sweat at that because I actually Googled why do I sweat so much at night? Like,
I swear that I just said that shit.
no,
Are you just
that was where it
dehydrated?
started. Is that what? You sweat because you're dehydrated? It's all right.
When there's a statement made, you have to wonder what is everyone on.
He's already got it.
Oh, you got it. Oh, yeah. Calm,
So
calm,
I was
calm.
asking him a question anyway. Like, what? This ain't him.
Who?
Hello?
Hello?
Yo.
Oh, what the hell? I got through first time. That's crazy.
Yeah. It
Yeah,
said
yeah. What's
Hugh.
going on, guys?
Who?
Yeah.
Is it who?
Yeah, we
Man,
saying.
like-
What's going on?
Okay. Wait, Hugh?
Yeah, what you saying, man?
What's good? Long time.
Nah, man.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Hugh?
trust me, man.
H?
How you, man?
Yeah, you must have graduated in that by now.
Oh my God! What? Wait, what?
I saw the name underneath the thing. I was like, no way.
I thought of him the other day. I actually
Straight
thought of
down.
him 2 days ago when we had on our guest. He said, "Oh, I'm the youngest." I said, "Nah, you're not the youngest."
Yeah.
I said, "Hugh's."
Yeah, trust me, man.
Hugh is the youngest person to ever come on this show.
What you saying, man? How you doing,
It's an
bro?
amazing show, man.
Oh,
I'm good, man. I'm
you're
chilling,
still
bro.
here.
Yeah, bro. I'm just alive, man.
You know, wait,
No, not alive, as in like you're still here listening to us. Like,
Yeah,
man
bro.
said it like
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
man said, no, wait. So you graduated in that now, yeah?
Nah, bro. I dropped out still.
Yeah.
Fuck you, bro.
What happened?
Bruv. Oh, it was just a long story, bruv. But I was at uni, and then literally, it was during the pandemic here, innit? Chilling at uni. And obviously, basically, like, all my lessons are on the laptop. So it's like, if I'm not going on the laptop, I don't even have to think about uni. So all day long, I'm just bunning spliff, chilling with the man, them, playing FIFA. You know them ones, but I had to do resits. I passed all the resits, but after that point, I couldn't start back till again in September. So I was working throughout that period, and I was like, fuck this, man. I can get bread without going uni.
Okay.
Okay.
And I was like,
So what are you doing now?
Do not admit to a fucking crime on this
Please
live.
do not.
Please do not.
nah, not at all, bro. Not at all, bro.
Good.
Nah, I just work a job, innit?
Okay.
Yeah, I just work for this company, innit? Yeah, literally, bro. I work in like sales, innit, bro?
Okay.
Yeah, man, it's decent, man. It's decent. I can't lie to you, but obviously, it's far from the most interesting thing. Work is not really the most interesting thing to discuss, to be honest with yourself.
That's cool.
Okay.
But like,
But
what's it actually like to drop out of uni though? Like, I can't.
That's actually minor still.
You think,
I can't even lie to
like
you.
parents and that is just like, okay, well,
Nah, my mom was like, they were vexed, but at the same time, it's like, they were really in a position. It's like, what can you really do at the end of the day? Like, they know me as well, and they've obviously seen me grow up, so they know anything I want to achieve, if I'm going to put my mind to it, then I can get it. So if I wanted to do uni, it's not like a thing where I'm saying uni's not for me. No, if I actually dedicate myself like I did when I was doing my resets, obviously, literally, I would have done extremely well. But I don't want to apply myself and my energy into something like that when I'm not enjoying it at all. So I thought, let me focus on other areas of my life, and definitely, I think that was the best option for me.
are you single?
Yeah, bro, I'm single, man.
Cool. I remember when you called me one time. Do you remember?
You're
He's struggling.
Do you want to tell them? You tell them.
What? I told him what, bro?
You-
What is your recollection of the story, bro?
What's happened? Because if you allow us to run with an agenda, we'll run with it. We'll tell the
Bro,
fun one.
what's the agenda you think you can run, bro? Bro, I could not confirm or deny any allegations.
I'm calling off in my bit, yeah. I get a call from you. Say, what's my want? Pick up. Say, hey, yo, I tell this girl I know you.
That's using the name for clout. No.
They do anything for clout.
That's
They do anything for
Don't do that.
She said, oh, yeah,
Don't do that. Because really and truly, if you want to do that, I got a couple stories about Temmie's cousin.
Hey.
Man just threw me into it.
Do you not remember?
What happened?
I was at uni, right? In football trials, yeah?
Yeah.
Before that, I'm thinking, I'm trying to say to this brother. He saw me on the show. He was like, he plays for the team. He was like, yeah, I'm on the team. Yeah, tryouts are, tomorrow. We're just going to wake up 5 a.m., blah, blah, blah. I'm thinking, 5 a.m.? What the fuck are you talking about, bro? We're going to train. Why do I have to wake up that early to get a bus, bro? That's craziness. That's besides the point. This brother told me he's Temmie's cousin, G. Temmie, I don't know whether you know this brother, but he said he was your cousin, bro. He vouched to me that he was your cousin.
So who is that?
Bro, I can't remember his name, bro. But he's Temmie's cousin for all intents and purposes, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Temmie, that's your cousin, bro. That's your man. That's your guy, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
It could be.
Like, hear this, yeah. I wake up the next morning, bro. Yeah, after a long night, but I'm thinking, I got this guy's number. They were like, location to be confirmed or some shit. I don't even know what it was, bro. But I'm not really that organized them times there. So literally, the following morning, I'm like, I call him up, trying to find out the location. Yeah. And I remembered his time. I was like, I remembered his name right at the time, innit? So I called him, bro, trying to find a location. Blood, this guy's not picking up at all. I'm thinking, bro, I'm trying to go to this football trial, G. I'm trying to ball out. You feel me? I call Temmie.
Yeah.
And I say, Temmie, yo, your cousin's playing games, bro. What the fuck is your cousin playing at, bro? Tem, what's your cousin doing? Blah, 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 blah. Now Temmie wants to start spinning the web and saying a story that he doesn't know, my man. Temmie, that's your cousin. I know it's your cousin, bro. I've been knowing that's your cousin. So don't make up stories about me about this thing and anything for clout, bro. Don't do that.
Focus. Hugh, did you call me?
What's that got to do with this story?
Hugh, did you call me?
Okay. We all know what it is. We all know what it is and what it was, bro.
Okay, cool. So
Like it was just a quick call.
You did that shit.
He was going. I remember you told me about this guy. I was like, he's going around saying, "I know them man still."
I won, bro. You know what kept happening to me, yeah? But it was actually quite nice. I can't lie to you. Yeah? I kept getting like local celeb status, bro. Sometimes I walk places. What? Were you on the night, baby? Sure. It's getting to the point where I'm like, nah, babes, cool off that, man. Relax. Bro. I'm not even bait like that. Chill. You know them ones?
No, man. It's a good episode, though.
Hey,
It's a good episode.
That is the first like listener episode, I think, and then the deal was after.
Yeah, it was.
But I think you used the first person that was like, was it that he said something at a live show? He did.
What did he say?
He did something at a live show that was like funny, and I think he was
I was talking throughout that live show. I can't lie to you.
Yeah. But we was like, alright, cool, yeah, come up to the show. That's how man got recruited. Crazy, man, like you know.
Yeah.
What? How many years ago was that now?
5, 6.
Bro.
More than 5.
Yeah, bro. That was. Nah, let me think. I was like. Actually, it was probably sort of similar time now, about 5 years ago. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it feels
Before
like
19.
ages ago.
Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Probably
That is
2018.
crazy.
Yeah, like 5, 6. Wow. And
Wow,
you're still
bro.
listening. God damn, that's
Yeah,
cold.
man.
That means you're growing.
But this is a cold podcast, bro.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
man,
bro.
bro.
Appreciate it, man.
These times, I just feel old sometimes. I can't lie to you. I just feel old, innit?
Why?
Like, because I just stroked my beard and I think,
This guy.
I feel like Master.
He just said he's
I feel like Master
That
Chief,
nigga
bro.
just wanted to tell us he's got a beard, bro.
You do not have a beard, bro. I know for sure. I can see it in your face. You can't grow a beard.
I got a little Master Shifu thing.
Master Chief,
So that
man.
sometimes, and it makes you feel like Morgan Freeman, bro. Makes you feel like Morgan Freeman, G. Like, I got all this wisdom.
Man, like you know. It's good to hear from you, man.
Yeah, 100% you, man.
Good to hear from you,
100%,
man. I'm glad you're well, man.
Yeah,
I'm really glad you're well.
Well, you know that Spencer video you lot just showed? That was one of the most funny things I ever watched in my life.
Bro.
Oh my days, bro. You don't know how glad I am that nigga lost, bro. Bro, sometimes that hair energy just in you and you're thinking, bro, this would be the best shit if this nigga fell over and that nigga fell, bro. Bro, that's God's plan right there, bro. Sometimes God works in mysterious ways, G. That nigga needed to fall, bro. Bro, man tried to do the fist bump. Shut up, dude. You know that one?
Shouldn't have gloated. Focus. That's what God is saying.
Yeah, bro.
Focus.
Yeah, bro.
I said that nigga needed to fall.
Nah, for real, though. Like, bro, life just humbles you sometimes.
Oh, trust me, bro. He would never fist bump again in his life, man.
Bro, that's gonna teach him just focus on yourself, man. Just focus on yourself, bro.
Spencer.
He was supposed to stay down till he came up. He came up too quick, bro. No one likes someone that comes too quick, G. That's not appropriate. That's not appropriate.
Fair enough.
Oh my god. Oh fuck you know. No, thank you for the call, though, Q, man.
Appreciate you, man.
Get some of the callers on the line.
Keep doing your thing, you man.
Appreciate it,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you, bro.
For sure, love you, man.
Cool.
Crazy, man.
What a call.
That is crazy.
What a great call to receive.
What a great call. Bro, that name is synonymous to one man, bruv.
One man. You, bro.
God damn.
That phone call is funny now.
Listen, tell her that.
Tell her I know you.
I remember that for life.
That's too funny.
All right, what's the topics on this sheet?
What do we got here?
Grenfell lady payout.
Yeah.
Oh, go on.
Let's do that. Hopefully it can be zoomed in so I can see. God damn, that's a small font.
That is.
That is a small font. Mind you, there might be another one that you can.
Is it on the screen for them now?
Private number, no.
No. Okay, cool. I can see. So, Hammersmith and Fulham Council has been ordered to pay a former employee £4.6 million after a tribunal found that she was unfairly dismissed. 52-year-old Rachel Wright Turner had been on sick leave in 2018 when the council wrote to her to inform her that she had been fired from her £125,000 a year role as a director of public service reform. In a hearing back in 2021 determined that the correct procedure had not been followed and that council officers had been given false testimony, but it is only now that the amount of compensation has been decided.
Damn.
Wow, the tribunal had been told that Miss Wright Turner was falsely accused of being drunk at a meeting with senior staff in a pub in 2018. She says that she had been suffering from PTSD brought on her previous role with Kensington Chelsea Council as a humanitarian assistance lead following the Grenfell Tower tragedy. She insists that she was not drunk, but she had suffered a panic attack brought on her by her condition, which required her to be taken to A&E. She had also separately been diagnosed with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, which former council chief executive Kim Smith alleged she did not disclose when she had applied for the job.
Crazy.
Yeah, wow.
So she had a panic attack, and they said that she was drunk.
Yeah.
And then they fired her.
But you was in the pub.
Yeah, she was in the pub. Yeah.
You was all in the pub. You was all having orange juice.
Yeah.
In the pub.
Right.
And then she had a panic attack.
And how much did they pay her out?
4.6 M's.
That's crazy. What's this got to do with Grenfell? Sorry,
So basically, she said that she had PTSD from basically working around that period.
Oh, so she wasn't even in the buildings?
Yeah. She says that she had been suffering from PTSD brought on her previous role
with Kensington and Chelsea Council as a humanitarian assistance lead
following the Grenfell Tower tragedy. She insists that she was not drunk. So what's she saying? That the PTSD brought on these panic attacks?
Yeah.
And caused a medical condition, and she got sacked and she got paid 4.6 M's.
Nah, yeah, what's happening?
I don't know.
What is happening?
Has everyone even been housed yet?
What's happening?
We talk about 4.6 million.
Scroll, is there more? What's the last paragraph? We're gonna miss some things, but where does this?
Whoa, hold on. Now my marriage has collapsed. I'm fighting to stop my house from being repossessed, and my children have been, my children have been left devastated after being forced to leave their schools. Hammersmith and Fulham Council's mail. We're very sorry for the ordeal suffered by Miss Wright Turner, who joined Hammersmith and Fulham Council in the aftermath of the Grenfell.
This is bullshit.
Bro, this is crazy.
This is mad.
Is there anything below this pink box? No. So, listen.
Wow.
So she wasn't even in the building. She didn't lose her house. Open the phone lines.
I'm fighting to stop my house from being... The phone lines are open.
What?
It's right time to tell.
But, okay, due to the fact that they fired her, basically.
Even what is marriage collapsed?
As in the husband she might have been the breadwinner, and now she's
then
not.
He's a pussy on all fronts, because if your wife loses her job on a situation like this, let's even forget the whole background. But if your wife loses her job and you're on this I'm cutting thing, you're a joke, man.
Yeah.
But then collapsed is vague too. Is he left or is he gone or?
It sounds like it's gone, because if you scroll down a bit,
it's vague. So
there was a bit in the middle where it says, Ms. Wright Turner told the Mail on Sunday after the award was made, this case has cost us everything. Before this started, I was married with 2 children in private school.
Now my marriage has collapsed and I'm fighting to stop my house from being repossessed.
Well, yeah,
and
she
my
hasn't got the
children
R in the
have been
miss,
left
innit? So
devastated.
It's gone.
Crazy.
4.6 M's.
That's a lot of money.
God damn it.
That's a lot of money.
And wait, is the payout confirmed? What's the headline?
It said that this is what they've decided because it's been going on, but they finally decided the actual amount that she's going to
That's
get.
ridiculous,
4.6 million payout because they didn't on her dismissal. They didn't put her medical conditions, so they basically said,
What was her medical condition? PTSD because of her job at Grenfell.
She's got ADHD,
And
PTSD because of that, and that's it.
What?
That's all they've said.
The thing is, somebody even said it. She's played the system, and now I can see. Well, I don't know if she has, but it's one of those things where if like you get hit in a car accident, you hold your neck, you go to the hospital. Do you know what I mean? Now I'm scared to get behind the wheel of a car. I had to go through therapy to get. That could be the same situation here. The only thing is, it's been reported and she's won. So I can be mad.
Who has to pay her? She had a job at the council, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be
so
the
the council has to pay her out 4.6. We're gonna have problems when I see you on the street, fam. Because now I have to pay more council tax, and they're gonna raise it to the 5.5 maximum because you took 4.6 million from them.
4.6.
Would your salary have ever? Hey.
God.
You're not even Grenfell Housey. How like
she said the PTSD from it. Yeah.
Nasty.
I mean,
because your kids can't go private school no more.
You know what, yeah, fair enough. Some of these things may have happened to her, yeah. But I'm
Yeah.
sorry, like, bro, there's other people that still need to be paid.
No, 100%. But my thing is, my thing is, we can't.
It's not on her.
It's not on her.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
She's getting it how she's living.
She's not on her. Like,
because that 4.6 isn't being stopped by her. Do you know what I'm saying?
I've been unfairly dismissed from my role.
Yeah.
So I've complained about it, and now they've come back and said, you know what? We'll give you 4.6.
The dismissal's dumb because they're dismissing her because she. In their eyes, is that they think she was drunk, but you was in a pub. So it's already dumb on that front. Forget PTSD
and they dismissed her
ADHD.
while she was on sick leave.
Yeah,
so
it's mad.
They did do a very dumb thing.
They did her mad, and then she's got her get back. Like whether she's hyping up the PTSD or whatever. She said, you know what? Nah, man, you lot boyed it, bruv. I'm on to you lot. I'm getting all my bread.
Crazy.
I can't be so mad because it's like it's not her. For them to say all of a sudden they got 4.6 for a one case, that's crazy to me. That's what's crazy to me.
Mad.
How do you get to that figure?
How? I don't get how that works out.
125k a year.
I don't get how that works out.
Even then they said 2018 still, and then add tax. They take the tax off. I don't know, boy, but
yeah, that's mad. Hopefully she does something good with that for the people of Grenfell, because if that actually is the case and she's got PTSD from that means she must have heard
she
some
won't do
horrific
anything
stories.
for Grenfell. She won't do a goddamn thing.
I'm hoping.
You think that she should do something for Grenfell?
100%. Of course, you're saying that the reason why you feel this is happening to you is because you got PTSD from working with the people that actually went through it. So what do they like? What's going on with them? You can be
Prove
like,
me
you know
wrong
what?
though. I don't think she'll do a goddamn thing.
Yeah, I
Prove me
hope she
wrong.
does. Like, but you know,
Right. She wants her kids back in private school.
Nah, that's crazy.
Now she's gonna send them to a better one.
That's crazy.
Damn.
Stunning on
There's another story that I just pasted to the top. Since we're talking about payouts, it's funny. This one was a while ago. This is an interesting one.
Oh, another Lloyd's Bank story today.
Bank worker wins. Let's scroll up to see that. Bank worker wins 490 bag payout after being unfairly dismissed for using the N-word in an anti-racism training session. And says middle-aged white men are bottom of everything.
Wow.
This is crazy.
Wow.
Let's hear the story. Let's hear the story.
That's the small one. The smallest one.
Hey,
Wait.
I need to zoom in on that, please.
And he won. Do you know what? That's fucking crazy.
Oh, I know what you mean. Don't worry, it's fine.
No,
I can
that's cool.
I can
Yeah.
actually read off my laptop, to be fair. So a bank manager who was unfairly dismissed. Okay, we've seen that. Father of two, Carl Borg Neal, 59, from Andover, Hampshire, raised the question during a Lloyds Bank race education training session on July 16th, 2021. But in doing so, inadvertently used the word in full himself. He apologized immediately.
He said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Nigger, oh, I'm sorry.
It left the woman leading the exercise apparently so badly distressed that she had to take a week off. Oh, that lady.
He said nigger, and I have to take a week off.
I hear it. Everyone's getting out their lift. I hear it. It can really cause that amount of distress.
God.
At least, this is why I like this. Because you're understanding that when you take something as, it's nothing, you should have taken a week off work.
Yeah.
You should have complained. You should have said something.
I should have.
Or at least got that week off work if something happens.
I should have taken that leave, man.
This is a key reason for the decision to dismiss Mr. Borg Neil for gross misconduct. So basically, because of this lady's response to it.
Yeah.
The former mayor and councillor blamed dyslexia and successfully claimed disability discrimination.
Because he was dyslexic, he said nigger.
This week, he was awarded almost £500,000 in damages, added to Lloyd's legal cost and tax. The bank has a bill of nearly £1 million. The payout is the culmination of a 2-year battle to clear his name after working for the bank and its affiliates for 30 years. He told The Telegraph, "I often wonder if I wasn't a white middle-aged male, would I have had to go through everything I went through? Oh, the horror. There is no way of telling. You are bottom of everything." This week, he was awarded his 500 bags in damages by an employment tribunal that said Lloyd had unfairly sacked him.
I'll be damned.
Wow.
That's crazy.
The tribunal added that the bank had discriminated against him on account of his dyslexia.
No way.
Which leads him to spurt things out before he loses his
dyslexia. That's Tourette's, no?
Crazy.
That is Tourette's, no?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. The distraught 59-year-old is unemployed, and although he has accepted the $500,000 granted to him, what he really wanted was his old perfect job back.
Yeah, right. Of course.
Yeah,
That's what they told him to say.
I just want to say nigger again.
I just wanted my job back.
What?
Damn.
Oh
he
my
defo said, "No, I'm not racist. I've got black friends."
Yeah.
I can see that. Wow. Okay. Well,
And
he's got.
just splurt things out because of dyslexia. You know?
Yeah, that's mad. I'm
Anyway,
sure that's Tourette's.
God damn, people are getting how they live.
Did you guys know that Nigeria are playing Ghana tomorrow?
No.
Yeah.
Where?
International friendly, Nigeria versus Ghana.
Oh, swear down.
At 4 p.m.
I did not know that.
It's crazy. Who knew? Let's go.
That'd be a good one.
Go. But also, before we go, I need cowpole, bruv.
Need
I saw something on the internet. Yeah, tomorrow 4 p.m. innit?
Mm-hmm.
Friendly's there. See, it's going off.
Oh wow,
it's going off.
Lovely.
Mad.
That should be fun. Let's get some score predictions. Let's get some score predictions.
This will be the what?
From right now, bro.
Even us.
Nah, you at least made it to the final, bro.
By the skin of our tit. I've been saying it the whole
Regardless,
tournament.
you made it.
Maybe.
Ghana.
So,
shout you guys up, man. Appreciate you guys. Again, make sure you leave your comments. The police race action plan is there as well. Click the link, have a read, share it with your parents, share it with your peoples, share your feedback. Let's talk serious shit all the time, but good to kick some good fun shit as well.
Yeah.
And yeah, other than that, peace out.
Yeah.
Yo.